Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Sam Redgate-Large channel. Welcome back to Leeds United versus Manchester United, the battle of the Uniteds. And to be honest with you, if this was 20 years ago, this would be one of the, if not the biggest matches in the Premier League. And unfortunately, neither side really at the level that they used to be. But that doesn't mean we can't have an exciting game. There is absolutely bags to play for in this game, especially, for both teams for that matter. We, of course, have a Leeds United side that is scrapping at the moment at the bottom of the table, trying to make sure that they stay up and stay in the Premier League for another season. And of course, a Manchester United side that is wanting to get themselves into Champions League spots. Absolutely what they will be wanting. So do be sure to get in the chat, get your score predictions in. We'll have a run through the teams. We'll have a look. I've not looked at the teams either myself, so we will take a look at those in a quick minute. Let's have a look who's in the chat, though. We've got Shah who's in the chat. Afternoon to you, Shah. No surprises that you're in. I'm sure you'll be hoping for a good Manchester United win today. I'm hoping that Ronaldo doesn't score because I've taken him out of my FPL. But considering the FPL weekend I've had so far, I can't really complain if Ronaldo does bag himself a singular goal, considering after Harry Kane's heroics last night to give Liverpool just a fighting chance. Just a fighting chance that they can maybe snatch something in the Barclays Premier League this season. Afternoon as well to Jonathan. I'm doing very, very well, mate. How are you doing? Were you pleased with the performance from Newcastle yesterday, or do you think there was just something missing? I think there was a couple of adjustments that maybe needed to be tweaked looking at that, but not a bad performance. I think West Ham were a little bit disappointing, but let me know your thoughts, Jonathan. And afternoon as well to Max, who I played at FIFA this morning. And other than the fact he beat me 2-0 when he was Manchester City and I was Huddersfield Town, I think it was a successful FIFA session. But welcome to you all and thank you for stopping by. But let's talk Manchester United and Leeds United. So the first thing we're actually going to do is we're going to dive in and we're going to have a look at the league table and see where everyone is sitting. Of course, we've got Leicester City and Wolves to play this evening. But all things could change here, and United will want a good victory. So let's switch over and let's have a look at the league table. So who have you got on your screen there? You've got up until Man City. So there we are. So this is how the table is looking. So after yesterday's heroics from Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool fans will be absolutely delighted that Spurs have done them a huge favour, taking 3 points from Manchester City, which does put them just 6 points behind and a game in hand as well. So plenty to play for at the top of the Premier League, and Manchester United are sat in 4th place themselves with a game in hand on West Ham below them, but they will be looking over their shoulder. They've got 3 teams behind them there from 6th to 8th who all have games in hand, 2 games in hand on them, 3 after today's game. Arsenal, Tottenham and Wolves. Manchester United, if they win today, will sit on 46 points, and that'll obviously put them in the best position possible. Arsenal, if they then win their 3 games in hand, they will, leapfrog them. Spurs as well, 3 games in hand, will leapfrog them. But it's all heating up. It is all heating up, and West Ham for me are just sort of drifting away now, aren't they? Just drifting away, and Jonathan says, yes, I'm pleased we are staying up. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. That Trippier injury could be massive for you, Jonathan, that Trippier injury. But as you can see from Manchester United, I think there's always the debate, isn't there, of who are we going to back in terms of, do you want points on the board or do you want the game in hand? And as we've seen with Tottenham over the last couple of weeks, that some of the games in hand you expect to win, you maybe don't, and some of the ones that you don't expect to win, you win. And so those game in hands are good, provided you can get the points. I still think maybe Spurs will drop points on one more game, which obviously would help Manchester United out massively. And West Ham, for me, I think they're just about to lose their grip on that, on those Europa League spots. I think Wolves, especially with a big performance this weekend, I think Wolves could also get themselves into those top 6, top 8 positions and look just quietly just be sneaking around that European spots. But of course, like I say, West Ham, you know, they've got the points on the board, and that is the important part at the moment. And as well in the Championship, that's what it's going down to there. Let me know who's going to be 4th, 5th and 6th for you guys. I've already done my prediction on a 2-Minute Tuesday, so I won't ramble on about that too much. But as we can see, heating up, and just like a few seasons ago, it doesn't look like anyone in particular wants to actually get into that top 4 spot. But Chelsea look like they've cemented theirs after a few dodgy results for Arsenal, West Ham and Tottenham. It does look like Chelsea have cemented theirs. They've got a game in hand now on West Ham as well, so only 2 games in hand for Tottenham and Arsenal on them, and they're more than 6 points out. So you'd like to think that Chelsea aren't going to mess it up from this position. You would like to think. But at the bottom of the table, and this bottom spot has changed multiple times in the last few weeks. I'm pretty certain a few weeks ago, and I'm sure Jonathan will correct me if I'm wrong, but Newcastle were at the bottom a few weeks ago. Now they're in 17th. Watford have been at the bottom. Burnley have been at the bottom. And now Norwich are back at the bottom once again after a couple of good wins and almost a really good performance as well against Liverpool yesterday. So it's all heating up at the bottom, of course, as you can see. Up until Leicester in 11th, really, there's 10 points separating the bottom 9 teams, which is very, very interesting because you'd like to think that Leicester, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, these teams are probably too good. Everton as well, I think they're going to come good at some point. But we just don't know. We just don't know. It looks like that 40-point mark is going to be so beneficial this season. And who knows, maybe Spurs sat on 39 points. Maybe they'll still get relegated. Maybe they will. But it seems to be this season it's getting really, really close. Teams seem to be picking up points left, right and centre. Watford picked up points yesterday with a win against Aston Villa. Burnley battered Brighton, who are sat in 9th place, who you wouldn't have expected. And so we sit here today watching Leeds, and now it falls to Leeds, and now you're going to sit there and go, what is going to happen for Leeds? What is their response to this game? What is their response? Because they've seen Newcastle pick up a point. They've seen Burnley put 3 past Brighton. Watford beat Aston Villa. Norwich put in a good performance against Liverpool for sort of 60 minutes or so, and then of course, the class of Liverpool just shone through. But Leeds, they need to be careful here. Need to be careful because this is their game in hand, technically. So if they win this, you know, against Manchester United, 26 points, it gives them that little bit of a cushion. But if they lose this, they're going to be sat on the same amount of games played as Newcastle with 2 games ahead of Burnley, and then we've got all types of problems for Leeds, and Leeds are going to be staring right down the barrel of that. And just like Jonathan said earlier, it does look like Newcastle might have done themselves enough to get themselves up already. It's early days. It most certainly is early days in this relegation battle, but we don't know. It might just be enough for Newcastle United to stay up. But let's have a look at the teams then, ladies and gents. Let's have a look at the teams as you can see on your screen right now. So these are the 2 teams for today, and like I say, there's lots of talk about these 2 teams, both with differing performances. I hope you can't hear all the sirens going on outside. I'm not quite sure what's happening in Huddersfield today, but over in Leeds, there is this game at Elland Road, and I'm sure around Beeston it's absolutely packed, as it always is. Some of you heard from Josh, poor old Stephen Gerrard. Yeah, I've heard from Josh. He is alive and kicking, I can promise. He didn't go too much into a sulk. He was at a stag do yesterday, was Josh. So I'm sure you'll get some content from him in midweek. But why not, I thought I'd do some streams whilst hopefully keep you guys a little bit entertained while Josh he seems to be on a stag do every weekend. Everyone's getting married at the moment. But there we are. Josh is on another stag do. But let's talk Leeds United. Let's talk Manchester United. So there's a very familiar setup for Leeds United, as we've spoken about in the last few times that we've seen them play. The big omission from, well, he got injured in the last time I streamed Leeds United, actually. It was the Cookstown Cafu, as Josh Wilkinson likes to remind me, and it is Stuart Dallas, who did pick up an injury. So Pascal Struijk will start off in the left-back role today. Of course, we know that... oh no, Stuart Dallas is playing. Crikey, I completely missed him there. So it must be Junior Firpo there. I was just about to say, because he looked like he picked up a really hefty injury there. It's Junior Firpo. Stuart Dallas, as you can see, was out there, and the less said about the bottom of the Manchester United list, the better. Oh my gosh, I completely missed him. I completely missed him at right midfield there. I was expecting him to start at left back. Apologies for that, but it is Junior Firpo instead. I knew Firpo was injured as well. I just assumed that Dallas's omission, that the reason Stuart was playing was because of Dallas's omission. But no, Dallas is going to start on right midfield. Brilliant, brilliant. Good to see Stuart Dallas back, and that the injury wasn't too big a deal. Robin Koch and Diego Llorente are the two centre-halves, and then Luke Ayling, the captain for today, starting at right back. It probably will be more of a 4-2-3-1. That seems to be what happens. Matthias Klick seems to drop in with Adam Forshaw and sit in those defensive midfield roles rather than them all sort of being a 4-1-4-1. But Matthias Klick sort of has this... I don't know how to best describe it, this sort of free role where he sort of drifts in and out. He'll be defensive, he'll move up forward, whereas Rodrigo, who's partnering him in that centre, well, more centre attacking midfield role, he is more of your attacker. He's your out-and-out goal scorer. He's the person who's going to be trying to create stuff, get shots off. On the wings, then, we do have Jack Harrison, and like I mentioned a second ago, Stuart Dallas, who's returning from a small injury. He looked in some discomfort the last time I saw him playing, so it was great to see him back, and as you could see at the bottom there, it did say he was doubtful. But really interesting that Stuart Dallas is back in the team for today. He's very much a player who is a utility player, and like I say, he slots in at left back, right back. He slots in absolutely everywhere. Sam, what have you done? Mate, the police are on their way. I know, I wondered if you could hear that. That was very, very loud. There was quite a few, wasn't there? There was quite a few, but clearly West Yorkshire Police are busy this morning. Clearly they're busy this morning. And Dan James up front as well. Really busy this morning because they've got the games in Leeds as well, don't they? So they'll be on patrol over there as well. And Dan James, like I say, starting against his former club in Manchester United. Who knows what he can do? What can he do against Manchester United? Yet to see Dan James really be able to fit into the team properly. He's not an out-and-out striker. I think we know that now. I think we can confirm that he isn't an out-and-out striker, but he's doing a decent job at the moment. Of course, got 2 goals against Villa a few weeks ago, and he is chipping in with his share of goals. The other player, the big omission that I've just clocked there, is Rafinha, who is on the bench for today. He got subbed off at half-time in the game against Everton, where they lost 3-0. Rafinha, after a poor performance in the first half, is what I meant to say there. So, that is the Leeds United side. Talking Manchester United, though, we're about 5 minutes away from kickoff, if anyone is wondering. Talking Manchester United, though, David De Gea starts off in goal. Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka are the 4 at the back. So United starting to maybe potentially settle on a defence. I do believe Victor Lindelof had a bit of a problem with his heart. So great to see him back on the field of play, and hopefully his fitness is going to improve, and then he can be much, much better. But yeah, that is the United defence. Aaron Wan-Bissaka maybe hasn't reached the heights that he set for himself at Crystal Palace and that first year for Manchester United. And Luke Shaw, again, is a player who has that symptoms from England's Euro run of falling out of a little bit of form. I think the 2 players we can say who haven't maybe 3 players who haven't really dropped off their form since England's Euro run: Declan Rice, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount. Some of those England players, though, some of them, obviously Trent, but Trent didn't play. some of these England players have really suffered, and I'd say the two defenders here for Manchester United in Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire, they've really suffered post Euro 2020 and the run-in and the quick turnaround, and hopefully when the World Cup comes in December is what I meant to say, hopefully Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire will be back to their best, because they can be really good players, but Harry Maguire especially at the moment he's a little bit quiet, isn't he? He's a little bit shaky. Whey! Moving on to the two defensive midfielders, Scott McSauce and Paul Pogba start in the defensive roles. Then, thank God, Jesse Lingard. Thank you, Manchester United. Thank you. He finally gets his first start of the season for Manchester United. Jesse Lingard does in that right wing, right attacking midfield role, whatever you want to say. Definitely deserved. Jesse Lingard, I think he's been massively unlucky. And of course, with Anthony Martial leaving, other strikers having other circumstances is the way I'm going to phrase it. He needed to stay at the club. He did need to stay at the club with a wide man and poor form of Marcus Rashford as well at the moment. So he does start in that right attacking midfield, right wing role with Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho looking like he's going to start off the left for today, so he can cut in on that right-hand side. He played there for Dortmund. He did play there for Dortmund a little bit, cutting in off that left-hand side. But probably the one problem England have at the moment, and Manchester United have, is they have no one willing to cut in on their left foot and take it from the right-hand side. The traditional winger has switched from a right-footed right winger to a left-footed right winger who can cut in. So it's all changed. It has all changed. And Jadon Sancho is a player who has moved over onto the left-hand side, or prefers playing on the left-hand side, so that they can drive in on their right foot and have shot-creating actions from the left-hand side. And then, of course, the great man Cristiano Ronaldo starts up front. CR37 starts up front today for Manchester United. So those are the two lineups. We'll just have a double check. Anyone of significant on the bench? Rafa Varane is back on the bench for United. Fred on the bench. Marcus Rashford is on the bench. And Firpo is on the bench as well for Leeds United. And Rafinha, like I spoke about earlier. So that is the two teams for today. Let me know your score predictions, guys, now that we are in the build-up for this game. Let me know your score predictions. Let me get a stream up for us, guys. I think this is going to have goals in it. I feel like I keep saying that every single game, but at the moment it's working. At the moment it is most certainly working. So I'm going to go with, I went with 3-1 to Chelsea yesterday, and that didn't quite turn out how I expected it to. But I'm going to go, is there going to be a Manchester United shock? Is there? Leeds United at home. You never want to play Leeds at home, really, do you? We're going 2-1 Leeds. I'm sorry, we're back in Leeds. I hate to say it as a Huddersfield, with my allegiance to Huddersfield Town, but I'm going with Leeds. I am going with Leeds. And Oliver has gone with a 1-1. A 1-1 as well. I did want to do the later kickoff with Wolves and Leicester, but it just didn't appeal to me. I'm not going to lie to you. It seems like it's a boring one. There we are. Oliver going with 1-1 and Jonathan saying Manchester United to win 3-0. 3-0. And just confirming there. Here is a little bit of a difference. This graphic is showing that Stuart Dallas will be starting at left back. Robin Koch will be starting in the defensive midfield role instead of Adam Forshaw, and then Forshaw moves forward and Struijk plays at centre back. So that might change around in game. I'm sure I'll be able to confirm that. And the United team is as shown, should I say, by SofaScore on their webpage. But the players are all lining up now, having their team photos and whatnot. Leeds United fans, I'm sure they've been waiting for this day to get some big teams back in Elland Road. And of course, Manchester United are very, very much one of those teams. Very much one of those teams. A huge game in recent in maybe the, well, I guess it is recent memory, isn't it? It's not recent memory for us guys, particularly sort of 15, 20 years ago, but it is recent memory where these two teams were battling for league titles, and Leeds, of course, have had some European success as well throughout their time. They've been a club that have been at the top, and now they're just trying to find their feet once again. And this will be another exciting one. Their second one, of course, after a second game at Elland Road against Manchester United following their promotion a couple of seasons ago. I'm sure they'll be more than excited and ready to rumble with this game. Leeds United are going to be playing in their regular home kit. And Cristiano Ronaldo's Manchester United are going to be playing in their regular red kit, the one that you can see over here for you. So let's get ourselves underway in a wet and windy West Yorkshire. And let's see what the game is going to be like this afternoon. It's going to hopefully it's going to have some goals, and we do love a good bit of drama as well, don't we, on the Sam Redgate-Large channel? We do, we most certainly do. The players just taking their knee for Black Lives Matter, and I believe Jesse Lingard is going to be the man to get us underway. And we are underway for Leeds United versus Manchester United. Get your score predictions in if you haven't already. Do be sure to get them in and let me know your thoughts and feelings around these two sides as well. Are Leeds United going to stay up, or are they getting relegated? Who's going to replace potentially Burnley, Norwich or Watford in that case? Will Leeds United get themselves a result for today? We've had a look at the table. We have had a look at the table and discussed it, and inside 30 seconds, we've got ourselves a free kick. Just given away from the early press there from Leeds United. Let them know that you're there early, I do believe is the phrase. Max is 2 minutes ahead. That is typical, isn't it, Max? That is typical. That is most certainly typical. Lovely ball into the feet of Ronaldo, into Luke Shaw here. Shaw tries to go down the line. It's defended nicely that time by Ayling. He's a bit out of position here, and Pogba's managed to win the ball just behind him there, and it's a bit of pinball and pinged up there towards Rodrigo. I keep getting them confused. There we are, Matthias Klick able to get the ball down here for Leeds United. Oh, don't lag. Oh, lovely ball out wide. Dan James is through here. Is he offside? The linesman's flag has gone up, surprisingly. The linesman's flag has gone up. I'm surprised they didn't. He is offside, but I'm surprised they didn't let that play, knowing the way that the modern linesmen work. Dan James looks absolutely soaking wet already, and he's been out there for 2 minutes. He looks absolutely soaking wet. Max is going with 2-0 to Manchester United. I've gone with 2-1 to Leeds. I'm expecting a shock today. That's what I am hoping for. If you are in the stream at the moment and you haven't already, do be sure to smash that like button for us. That would be absolutely fantastic if you could smash a like on the video. We're going to try and go for 15 likes on this stream. Lovely turn there by Matthias Klick, and here's Rodrigo looking for Klick again, defended that time by Victor Lindelof, who takes no chances by hoofing it up the field. Luke Ayling now. God, it's windy, isn't it? I know that might sound a little bit stupid considering we are in the middle of a storm, but Forshaw doesn't look 6'1". Is he 6'1"? I don't know. I don't know if he is 6'1". If I'm brutally honest with you, I actually don't know. Why is my internet playing up this morning? This isn't very fun. There Sorted. Sorted. I just searched it. Wow. 6'1". Who knew? Both teams looking like they're trying to at least play some football, which is a positive sign. There is, of course, a little bit of a zip to the play today. There will be most certainly a bit of a zip to the play today with the amount of wind and rain. So expect a couple of slips, strips and spills from both sides today. I think we've got an interesting fixture on our hands here because there is still that rivalry element to it. So I think we could see a couple of yellow cards today. That's a lovely touch, though, by Rodrigo. It's just slightly overhit, though, and Click. I thought he'd given away a foul there, and the referee's wave play on. Here's Matthias Click with a little bit of space. Clips it over to Jack Harrison. Oh, he's put it over. Oh, Harrison, that was the opportunity already. That was a big, big opportunity. Jack Harrison's put one over from about 2 or 3 yards out there. 2 or 3 yards out. United players are fuming that Aaron Wan-Bissaka didn't get himself a free kick there. And then Wan-Bissaka, his work rate is poor. It's really poor. He should have got himself back in position there following that. It's really poor. Jack Harrison has all the time in the world. All the time in the world to get that down. And oh, he's put it wide. Oh, it's just watching that foul again on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. There's not too much in it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I think he thinks that Matthias Klick's going to make more connection with him than he does. And the ref was like, no, you've gone down. You have gone down. And he's absolutely spot on there, if I'm honest with you. Sam, will City ever sign... Will City ever sing, is what I'm assuming Fraser meant to put there. Champions of Europe. I'm sure they will be the champions of Europe. It's only a matter of time. Surely they can't keep losing it. Like, surely not. When you think about the teams that have won it in, say, even just from the modern Champions League era, you think about the teams that have won it, surely they've got to win it at some point. And free kick there, Bruno Fernandes, after a little bit of good work by the Portuguese star. He's just gone down a little bit there. Not sure if he's just overstretched a little bit or if he just got his foot caught as he went in for that tackle with Struijk. It was a good tackle, actually, by Struijk. It might be the landing just as Bruno tries to jump past it. He might have just slightly hyperextended that leg there, Bruno Fernandes, just as he's gone to land. I mean, it can't be cramp because we're 6 minutes in. Or you'd at least hope it wouldn't be cramp at this stage in the game. But he's just receiving some treatment here, Bruno Fernandes. Man should have got that on target. Yeah, he should have got that on target, if I'm honest with you. And just looking in the stands at Calvin Phillips. Phillips. There is a mural in Leeds of Calvin Phillips. Sam, you just said a naughty word, did I? I don't remember saying it. Yeah, there is a mural of Calvin Phillips in Leeds. It's really good, actually. Really spectacular side of a building. If I go past there again, I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on the community tab. But it is really, really cool. You just hope that Calvin Phillips doesn't leave Leeds because it's going to take some repainting if he does leave Leeds at any point in time. But after the performances, I'm sure, in the Euros, I'm sure they'll still have his picture. I'm sure they will. He made Leeds United proud. I said Robin Koch. All right, nice. Bielsa sat on his stool. What is he thinking about these opening 8 or so minutes? Pogba gets the ball down. Is that nicked by Dallas? Really well played there. Really well played there. And Scott McSauce has given away a foul on, I believe that was Jack Harrison who'd picked up the ball. He picked up the ball and just sort of glided past 2 or 3 players and won himself a foul. It was a bit risky. Afternoon, Sean. How we doing, mate? How are we doing? Let's have a look at the win percentages. 27% chance of Leeds, 45% chance of Manchester United, with a 28% chance of a draw at this current moment in time. Miura will definitely be vandalised if he leaves. It'd be impressive. It is on the side like of quite a tall building, but I have no doubts if he leaves that someone's going to do something to it, unfortunately. Just get the mural artist to repaint it to Marcelo Bielsa. There is a bus as well named after Marcelo Bielsa. I think there's quite a few things named after the football players, which almost gives me throwbacks to the fact that, you know, the World Cup team, Pogba, lovely drop of the shoulder there from Paul Pogba. Pogba shoots into the hands of Meslier, he's dropped it, and Jesse Lingard tries to get in there, but Meslier regathers it. Yeah, I was just going to say, it reminds me of the Argentinian team that finished second in the World Cup. They all named a street after each one of them, so they've got like Sergio Aguero Drive and Lionel Messi Boulevard or whatever. And yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Was Victor Lindelof in that team? Because if there's a Victor Lindelof... Oh, he's Swedish, isn't he? Not Argentinian, my bad. Who was I thinking of? Oh, Marcus Rojo, that's who I was thinking of. If there's a Marcus Rojo Avenue, that is going to make my day. That is going to make my day. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Sean. I'm very, very well. If you haven't already, guys, do be sure to smash that like button for us and do subscribe if you are new. We're far away from that magical 600 number, which we seem to be hovering around at the moment. We got up there yesterday, but just as we guessed, a few of them were bots. But we are back down to 596, so let's see what happens during the course of this name. Jose Mourinho should have a bus named after him. Good shout, Max. I rate that. I do rate that, Max. That was a lovely joke. I like that. Meslier here, trying to decide what to do after a bit of a press from Manchester United. Clips it long. He was looking for Rodrigo, and Rodrigo was trying to anticipate the bounce there. Oh, lovely ball in from Bruno Fernandes there, and he's just overhit that one. Ronaldo not quite able to get on the end of that, not able to stretch his 37-year-old legs to get there. How mental is it that Cristiano Ronaldo is 37? I feel like my childhood generation of footballers are just all starting to leave now. Like, they're all starting to retire. Like, my teenage years where I paid the most attention to football, obviously, than now. They're starting to disappear. Obviously, Aguero's gone now. Rooney's gone. Stevie G's gone. Super Frankie Lampard's gone. And now the two best players of the generation are on their way out as well. And it's a sad time, but I'm looking forward to the future. We're in good hands with Mbappe and Haaland and Mason Mount, Mason Mount, really. We are in good hands. Luke Ayling into... that's definitely a foul there from Scott McTominay on... that was really nasty. There's blood all over his face there. I'm not sure who that was, actually, who that foul was on. I'm sure that will go to a VAR check there, because that was really, really nasty, that... I don't know what made connection with him, whether it was an elbow or what. I can't tell who it is who's down. Is it Robin Koch? It is. Oh, it's heads. It's heads together. Oh, that's really painful, that one. Really painful. He'll need that bandaging up, Robin Koch. Looking at it again, it wasn't as malicious as I thought it was from Scott McTominay. Just coming together of heads, but it was really, really nasty there for the big German defender. And I'll be intrigued to see what the protocol is with this, because there's been a lot of discussion about the protocol for head injuries at the moment. Scott McTominay is absolutely fine, if anyone is wondering, but something I didn't pick up on during Inter Milan versus Liverpool the other day was the fact that Steven de Vrij, he went down early on. I remember him going down early on with a bit of a head injury, bit of a knock. And it turns out, in his post-match interview, he said that he's been seeing double for at least 80 minutes of the game. And so, whilst we live in a world and we have a sport that is so much of an advocate for head injuries, and the hope that head injuries, we can get them sorted, because they are very, very serious. Obviously, we've seen with people like Raul Jimenez, Ryan Mason, how important these can be, how important the quick reactions can be. Clearly, something isn't quite there for De Vrij to play that whole time, but also it falls on the responsibility of the player to also have the same thing. I'm not sure if this one will be a concussion sub, says Max. I don't know if a concussion sub is a thing. Is it a thing? I can't remember. I know it was up for debate, but I can't remember if it got added. But if it's not, we definitely need one. But in the same, we need to sort of take a little bit of the emphasis out of the football players' hands. We need to take it out of the players' hands, because they seem to be the players, they seem to be the ones who want to play on, and of course they do. Of course they do. They want to put in their best performance. They believe they are the best man for the job for their team. And of course they're going to. Stephen de Vrij, he's not going to miss out on a game against Liverpool, is he? Because of a concussion. Because he'll just go, oh, it'll be fine. But that's where we need to take the power away from the footballers a little bit here. And no doubts, at the end of this half, we're going to have a couple, maybe 4 or 5 minutes of added time here for Robin Koch, who's still down on the floor receiving treatment at the moment. If anyone is wondering, he is fine in terms of being awake. He has just got a massive gash on his eye from the contact with Scott McSauce's head. He's just getting back onto his feet now. His shirt isn't very white anymore. It's more a weird browny, muddy brown, but the least of his worries that for Robin Koch. At least of his worries. They are actually getting him a new t-shirt, so that's good. That is good. I'm sure he'll have had loads of blood on it in the first place anyway. He's getting his head all bandaged up. We'll be back ready. Let me know, do you guys think there should be a concussion sub? All right, Max, no worries. We'll see you in a bit. Do you think there should be a concussion sub, and do you think we need to start being more critical of concussion subs? Do we need to go, you have to come off? You have to. We've seen the force. We've seen the impact. You have to come off. Maybe we need to do that. They're giving him a whole new kit here, Robin Koch. He's taking off his T-shirt and he's taking off his shorts because he was that plastered in mud. Leeds are going to be down to 10 men for a little while, just while Robin Koch does get himself redressed and into some nice dry clothes and non-muddy clothes. Nothing worse, is there, on a day like this where it's already nice and muddy and rainy. The cross is going to come in from Click there, and it was a bit of a poor cross, and it has gone out off Rodrigo, I believe, behind for a Manchester United goal kick. And Robin Koch is just making his way back on the field. Good to see. Hopefully there is nothing too serious in there for him, and nothing like a Stefan De Vrij in midweek for Inter Milan. But we are back underway, and like I say, there will be a couple of minutes at the end of this first half of added time, because that was a lot of time spent dealing with that head injury, and well, good on them. Throw in for Manchester United now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka throws it in to Jesse Lingard. Lingard tries to flick it round the corner, looking for Ronaldo. It's intercepted. The ball's not long. Click's trying to put in a tackle, and the referee's pulled it back for a foul on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, afternoon to Curved. Didn't see his message. Apologies, Curved. Bamford, he's still injured. He is still injured. I do believe he failed his medical a couple of weeks ago. He's got a problem with his foot, I do believe. If a player bleeds from the head, it should be a compulsory substitution, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to work out. Oh, that's a good flick from Sancho there, looking for Ronaldo. It's defended well, though, by Leeds this time. It might come right back at him here, but that's a good pass from Robin Koch to split up the play here, and Click's going to clip one forward, looking for Dan James, and that's a good piece of defending there by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Still falling, though, to Jack Harrison. Lovely ball there, looking for Adam Forshaw, and he's gone out of play for a Leeds United throw-in. Yeah, I know what you mean, Curved, but part of the problem with head injuries is often the times where it bleeds. They're obviously they're bad injuries in terms of contact injuries, but they're not the problem, because you can see where the problem is. Oh, they've hurt their eye. All right, yeah, they've hurt their eye, but it's the ones which you can't see which are the real big problem. It's the same with most injuries anyway. Luke Ayling looking long there, looking for the run of Dan James. Not quite on the same wavelength, finds its way through to David De Gea. Leeds will be pleased with the sort of start that they've made. United yet to create a clear-cut opportunity. Obviously, Leeds haven't made an opportunity themselves at the moment. Max has switched up his colours. Nice. Looks good, Max. Looks good. Here is Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely ball from Bruno there, looking for Jesse Lingard, intercepted this time by Diego Llorente. Ronaldo jumps up for the header, mistimes it just slightly. Robin Koch gets his foot in the way, and Scott McSauce able to pick that one up there. No real opportunities if you are joining us 18 minutes in, no real clear-cut key opportunities for either side. Just that potential opportunity for Jack Harrison, where I do think he should have hit the target after a good bit of play. Lingard looking down that line for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Really good ball there by Jesse Lingard. Aaron Wan-Bissaka cuts back, rolls it back to Bruno Fernandes at the edge of the box, who looks for Jesse Lingard. It's intercepted, but falls back to Scott McTominay again. Here is Jesse Lingard again. He's clipped it over, looking for Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ronaldo can't quite get his head on that, and Llorente will take that all day as he rolls it down the line, looking for Adam Forshaw. They might have given the ball back to them here, but Luke Ayling able to gather that time, and might be opportunity for a counter attack here with a click. He finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo has the overlapping run. Is he going to be able to find out Adam? He tries to find Adam Forshaw at the far post, and he's just overhit that pass, and Sancho's able to regain possession for Manchester United once more. It's quite open in this last couple of minutes. Boring game so far, in my opinion, says Max. Yeah, I think I agree with that one. It's just starting to open up just a little bit, though. I haven't got any Man Uniteds in my fantasy team. No, I don't either. I did have Ronaldo, but I don't have him anymore. I subbed him out for... I brought Salah back in. That's a lovely ball from Bruno. Looking for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That might be pulled back, actually, for the foul on Bruno Fernandes. Kermit the Frog there, feeling like he should have been fouled. But the referee says nothing doing. Bruno Fernandes just starting to get a little bit of a grip onto this game. He's starting to play the ball forward just a little bit more. He seems to be dropping in quite deep, almost like it deep in the right-hand side of midfield. It almost looks like a 4-3-3 rather than a 4-1-2-1-2 that we're so accustomed to seeing from Manchester United, with Bruno dropping in a little bit deeper just to collect the ball and hanging around the edge of the box. Dallas finds Jack Harrison. Harrison tries to put in a cross. It's going to be a throw into Leeds United deep inside the Manchester United half. If you are enjoying this stream, guys, do not forget to smash that like button for us and do subscribe as well. We're 4 subscribers away from 600. That would be absolutely fantastic if you could help me. Adam Forshaw wins it in the box. Good strike. Good save, though, by David De Gea. Really good save by David De Gea. Comes out to Luke Ayling, and Jadon Sancho's done his defensive duties there. That was a good strike from Adam Forshaw. He just it was just kind of quite quiet. And, I think it's nicked from the toe of Bruno Fernandes. Bruno just takes too long on the ball. He just doesn't look bothered, though. I don't know if it was Bruno or Jesse Lingard, but neither of them looked bothered when the ball had been nicked back. They looked like there was no urgency. And one of the big criticisms of Manchester United this season is that they don't look like they're playing for the manager. They didn't look like they were playing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and they didn't look like they've been playing for Ralph Ragnarik, or whatever you want to call him. Rangarik. I don't know. McTominay finds Jesse Lingard, who takes his eye off the ball just slightly there. Jesse Lingard. Scott McTominay. Jadon Sancho. Are we yet to see the best from Jadon Sancho in a Manchester United shirt? I would like to conclude yes, but we've yet to really see any glimpses of world-class quality that they did at Borussia Dortmund. Maybe another player that has I just got completely distracted there. I can't even remember what I was talking about. That's completely gone from my head because Dan James has gone down injured there. It just completely distracted me. It was a bit of a clumsy tackle, actually, from Dan James. I can't remember what was I saying about. I can't remember. We'll move on. I can't remember. Curve says, Sam, have you appeared on other channels to get more exposure? I don't really... No, other than Josh's, no. But that's because I don't really know any YouTubers that are the same size. I try and look around for people, but I'm kind of one of those awkward people who doesn't like just going to people. And I can't really find anyone my size, so it would always feel like we're just doing it just for me to gain subscribers, and that's not the way I want it to be. That might fall to Pogba at the edge of the box. It might fall to Ronaldo. It won't though. Where it's not like they're like the same size. I can't find anyone who's the same size whose like quality of content is something that I like, and that I would be happy to be on that channel, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I was talking about Sancho, wasn't I? Oh yeah, I don't think we've seen the best out of Jadon Sancho, have we? At the moment in a Manchester United shirt. We saw him as a world-class player in Borussia Dortmund, but maybe he's another player that has fallen short and found the transition back to Premier League football difficult. Of course, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, they'll tell you that it is quite a hard transition, but then you've got people like Kevin De Bruyne who are more than capable of playing as well. Thank you, Curved. That was what I was going to say. Thank you. Oh, the ball's given away by Leeds United here. Scrappy rolls it into Jesse Lingard. Lingard tries to look for... I don't even know who that was there. I think it was Scott McTominay. They just gave the ball away there. Just gave the ball away. It was Scott McTominay trying to get up. Joshua Chats Football says Leeds to secure the 2-1 win. Nice to see the Leeds fan streaming the Leeds game. I don't know who the Leeds fan is, but whatever. Whatever you fancy saying. All we know is that Real Tom is a Newcastle fan. That's all we know. Meslier looks to ping one out there, and I don't know who he's tried to pass that one to there, Ilan Meslier. There was absolutely no one in about 10 yards of that goal kick there, and he's just pinged it out of play, the young French goalkeeper, who Michael Owen swears down he saw in the academy at the age of 16. Can tell you didn't when he joined at 18. Pogba trying to wriggle free. Lovely play there by Paul Pogba to get past Forshaw. Rolls it across the box. Ronaldo! Oh, he's missed it! Oh, what a save that is from Ilan Meslier! What a save that is! On the line from Ilan Meslier. I don't know how Ronaldo's not put that in. How has Ronaldo not put that in? What on earth? Leeds live to survive another day. Oh my gosh. How has Ronaldo not put that in? How has Ronaldo not put that in? He must be kicking himself. Maguire drives into some space. Is that a foul? Referee says nothing doing. He's giving it now. He's giving it now. But Ronaldo, how did he not tap that in? What a save that is from Ilan Meslier. And Max agrees. But he's also said, what a bad finish. I'll have to watch the replay again here. Pogba does really well. Great play by Paul Pogba to get away from Adam Forshaw. Puts in a nice... he puts in a nice ball. And it's just slightly behind Ronaldo. So Ronaldo almost has to take it sort of from behind him and scoop it out, if you will. And it's a great save from Meslier. A brilliant save. Sharp and alert. But Ronaldo did make it easy for him. Cristiano Ronaldo. On another day, that finds the back of the net. But Leeds live to fight another day. At the moment, anyway. Here comes the free kick from Bruno Fernandes. It's going to be whipped in again, looking towards Cristiano Ronaldo. It's going to fall instead, though, to Jesse Lingard, who's putting in a good shift. Matthias Klick's come over there and won that back for Leeds United. And it's played down the line, looking for Dan James to try and use those legs of his and show a clean pair of heels. But Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw, the double tag team, managed to tag team up on him and get the ball back for Leeds United. Ronaldo and Amir Khan reflexes going. Yeah, absolutely. Sam, I've bought you a Northern Ireland top. It's a medium. I mean, I don't think I'll fit into a medium, but are you genuinely trying to make me support Northern Ireland? I should never have told you that I was half Northern Irish. I should have never have told you that, Josh. Oh, ball pinged over there, and I thought there was a push in the back there from Luke Shaw. Not going to lie to you, but the referee's not giving it. And Robin Koch has just gone down again. following that head injury earlier on in the game. Robin Koch has gone down once again, and that's not a good sign for Leeds United, not a good sign whatsoever. Guys, we're currently on 4 likes. Please do me a favour and smash that like button for us. That would be absolutely fantastic if you could. Try get us up to that 15 likes, which we've set as a goal. Just watching that save again from Illan Meslier. He had to be so sharp, didn't he? He had to be really, really sharp. Had to be really, really sharp. I'm a bit... Josh, I've put a lot of weight on, so a large is probably more anticipated. Probably. Sean says, Sam, did you know I'm a Bristol City fan? No, I did not know that, Sean. I don't know who I thought you supported, that being said, but I don't I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know that. But thank you, Josh. Thank you. And Robin Koch is just down. Ronaldo's also over there. Manager Ronaldo is over there making sure that everything is okay. A good bit of sportsmanship there from one of the true greats of our generation, Cristiano Ronaldo. And to be honest with you, Robin Koch looks really, really groggy. Really groggy. And it might be the concussion substitution time. It might be time for a concussion substitution as Robin Koch gets a standing ovation. And that does mean the Robin Koch will be getting substituted. He does look really, really groggy, the German. He's limping a little bit as well. He just doesn't look 100%, and I think that is the right decision at the end of the day to take Robin Koch off, even if that sounded so strange. Even if it does mean for a little while. It's going to be Junior Firpo who's going to get himself stripped and ready. And I assume that will mean it'll be a little bit of a reshuffle for Leeds United. I assume Stuart Dallas will resume that role in centre midfield. Adam Forshaw then move back into the holding midfield role. And... let's think. So Firpo goes left back. Stuart Dallas moves forward into a midfield row. Adam Forshaw drops back into defensive midfield. And then you keep your wide men the same. And Stuart Dallas moves up. So that's how it's going to be works. So let's just see how this sets up. So, just as a quick glance here right now, Stuart Dallas is actually going to go into right back. Because, of course, we still have Matthias Klick on the bench, on the team, sorry. So, Stuart Dallas has dropped in at right back. Pascal Struijk, or Struijk, or whatever you want to call him, is in defensive midfield. And then Firpo goes into left back. So not as many changes as I expected. Ronaldo, good ball into Jadon Sancho there. Sancho, he's going to try cut inside on that right foot, is he? Lovely dribbling from Sancho. It might fall to Bruno Fernandes, blocked by Struijk there. Or Struijk, or whatever you want to call him. Good block there. I don't know who that is, Josh. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know who that is. 32 minutes on the clock. We're yet to have a really clear-cut opportunity for either side. The best chance so far falling to Jack Harrison after some persistent work from Matthias Klick. Lovely play though by Paul Pogba. He's rolled it back to Bruno Fernandes. Good save by Illan Meslier. And I was just about to say that Meslier's made a phenomenal save as well to deny Cristiano Ronaldo in this game. And he's made another phenomenal save to deny Bruno Fernandes there. Bruno looked like he was just going to bend that one into the top corner. A really good save there. Smart save by Illan Meslier. And it's going to be another Manchester United corner. Here we go. Luke Shaw's gone out to take this corner for Manchester United. The corner flag's literally laying on the floor. It's that windy at Elland Road at the moment. It is that windy. In comes the corner. It's flicked on by Ronaldo and it's seen off Harry Maguire. Here he goes. He's going to silence all of the haters again. What a goal. It just sort of like clipped in off him. It was really strange. Really strange. Ronaldo flicks it on. I think it's a Cristiano Ronaldo assist there. And Harry Maguire makes it 1-0 to Manchester United. 1-0 to Manchester United. Let's just watch this again from the replay. Luke Shaw whips it in. Does it come off Ronaldo? No, it goes straight in. It's a good header from Harry Maguire. A really good header from Harry Maguire. Poor defending from Llorente, I must add. Harry Maguire doesn't have to jump. I'm not sure he can jump anyway, if that does help. But he gets his big slab head on it. And Manchester United are 1-0 up. Manchester United 1-0 up. And as Sean said, they were knocking on the door. They've had a few questions asked of this Leeds United defence at the moment. And that is 1-0, and there's been a flare lit in Elland Road as well for today, and maybe not the greatest of things. We do have a new subscriber, so thank you to you. Easy way to say it. Thank you to you for the new subscriber. For sure. Clips one out wide. Looking for Junior Firpo there, and that's just overhit there. Just overhit. I think Leeds United will be a little bit annoyed, if I'm honest with you. I think they'll be a little bit annoyed that they have conceded, because I think they've been okay. They have been okay. They've not shown much going forward, though. That is the big criticism. It's been very easy for Manchester United in the defensive third at the moment. Harry Maguire, goal scorer for today. 2 subscribers away from 600 subscribers. If you are new, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe for us. Active Aaron's back in the chat. Lovely to see you, Aaron. How are we doing, mate? How are we doing? Says Manchester United doing Eddie's boys a favour. Absolutely, they are at the moment. They are at the moment. Drags Leeds United back into that relegation battle. Lovely switch there to find Stuart Dallas. Dallas tries to drop his shoulder there to get away. Rolls it into Luke Ayling. All the way back to Ilan Meslier there. Harry Maguire. His head is massive. His head most certainly is massive. Anyone else getting annoyed at everyone giving Maguire the Phil Jones treatment? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? No, but what do you mean by that? Like, they're making him into like a meme player, is that what you're meaning? Click. Into Strauch. Finds Stuart Dallas. Lovely ball there. Forshaw. Forshaw clips one in. Looking for Click again. It's well read though by Paul Pogba. Luke Shaw looks to go down the line there. Looking for the run of Jadon Sancho. And it's given away to Luke Ayling though. Luke Ayling finds... Name's just disappeared from my head there. Stuart Dallas. Llorente now. Llorente finds Firpo. This is a little bit better from Leeds United here. They're getting the ball down. He looked for Jack Harrison there. Harrison tried to step over the ball there and take it on his back foot, but it's really good defensive play actually by Wan-Bissaka, who's done really well. And United might be on the attack themselves here with Scott McTominay. McTominay looks for Bruno. The pass just behind him there. Just behind the Portuguese superstar. And United regain possession once again. Just turn the heating on. Here goes McTominay, trying to drive into a little bit of space there, appealing for a foul as he looked to play the ball into Jesse Lingard's feet. That front three of Cristiano Ronaldo, Jesse Lingard and Jadon Sancho seem to be swapping around quite a bit at the moment. Luke Shaw looks for Ronaldo at the back post. Here is Ronaldo inside the penalty box, looks to shift it onto his left foot. It ricochets and pings off to Jadon Sancho. Sancho goes down to his left. Jadon Sancho! Skies it from within the 6-yard box. Jadon Sancho. Not a bad effort. It was a lovely ball from Luke Shaw, actually, to pick out Ronaldo in the first instant. And Ronaldo doesn't quite have the fast feet to get himself away, but Sancho does. And he's blazed it over. Blazed it over. Big opportunity there for Jadon Sancho. Should be testing the keeper, in my opinion. Should be testing the goalkeeper. Let's see what Aaron says. Aaron says something is quite clearly wrong. Quite clearly wrong mentality. Instead of protecting both, they have just been torn to pieces. Then I agree. I don't know quite what's going on with Harry Maguire at the moment, but whenever Harry Maguire, you know, he seems to have a few problems at the moment, and we know he's a talented footballer, and I think there's no doubts about that. I just think that people like to jump on the bandwagon quite a lot, and yes, we meme Harry Maguire, but when it's memed in an England sense, it's because we love Harry Maguire and we think he's fantastic, and you know, we all call him Slabhead because it's an affectionate nickname, and he doesn't mind that. But these memes have been taken too far. And in terms of Phil Jones as well, Phil Jones is another player who I personally think he's got the right attitude, doesn't he? He's got the right attitude to be a footballer. It's just his dedication and his love for Manchester United has meant he's not played very often in the last few games. Strauch there looking for a through ball, looking for Matthias Klick, and David De Gea had to ping that between his two centre-halves there to get that one out. Good touch, though, by Luke Ayling at the halfway line. Really good touch, actually, by Luke Ayling. Firpo finds Jack Harrison, who's out on this left-hand side. Harrison's been quiet so far in this game as well. The through ball was poor, though. It was intercepted by Lindelof. It does come back to Firpo here, who's going to look to cross it. Might fall to Klick. Might fall to Forshaw. Over. A bit of a snapshot opportunity for Adam Forshaw there. And maybe the wrong decision to have shot, but it did set itself up nicely initially. But Bruno Fernandes, actually, credit where credit's due to Bruno. He does get his foot and his body back in the way. We've got 5 minutes till half time. Rafinha is warming up off the bench. I am not surprised to see Rafinha warming up, if I'm honest with you. I think he's needed. I think that's the best way to say it. He is definitely needed. It's been a little bit quiet in the final third at the moment. Is that a foul? It most certainly is a foul on Cristiano Ronaldo, who looks to be in significant pain there, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone down theatrically, but I don't know if he's actually hurt himself there, Ronaldo. Oh, I think he's just had his ankle trod on, so that will be a painful one for Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that'll be a painful one, that one from Matthias Klick on Ronaldo. He does slide a long way. You can really see the build-up of water on the pitch at the moment. It is really slippy, really slippy. We're having players sort of starting to tumble left, right and centre at the moment. The Leeds United kit looks a bit more brown than it does white from the mud at the moment. So a very, very interesting game. And the longer this rain continues, the longer and the more it might play into the sort of the more Route 1 style of play and just hoofing it forward. Firpo gives away a foul there off the ball on Jesse Lingard. I tell you what, on a day like this, it's rather you than them. Rather you than them, I tell you what. No, other way around. Rather them than you is what I meant to say. Rather them than you. Oh, Llorente. Miscommunication there between Llorente and Meslier. It's not led to anything. It's led to a corner ball, but it was a Bruno Fernandes' pass looking through, and I think Llorente thought Ronaldo was running in behind him there and needed to do something. No communication between Meslier and Llorente, because that could have been dealt with nice and easily and gone straight into the hands of the young French goalkeeper. But no communication between the centre-half and his goalkeeper, and ultimately they have got away with one a little bit there, because he did manage to chip his own keeper, and it's gone out for a corner ball to Manchester United, who did get their first goal of this game from a corner earlier on off the big head of Harry Maguire. He most certainly did. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. 2 minutes to halftime as well, guys. So we do have a halftime show or a halftime quiz for you. 2 United players have gone down in the box there. I'm sure VAR will check those as Matthias Klick tries to get the ball out. He's done well, actually, there, Klick, and he rolls it into Dallas. And here goes Klick, and he's going to play one into the channel looking for Dan James. And that, to me, that looked like a foul from Aaron Wan-Bissaka there. And he has won the foul there. It was Harrison, actually, instead. Surprise... surprised Maguire didn't cup his ears when he scored. I was expecting that. And great to have you back. Great to have you back. I don't know where I've put my controller. I just need to find my controller whilst we look at the replays. Just because my screen's going to turn off. And I don't know where I've put my controller, which is interesting. There we are. There we are. That was interesting. Sorted. Sorted. Big switch there, looking for Firpo. Are they able to get that down, Leeds United? There we are. Rodrigo's picked it up. Rolled it into Klick. Klick looks to shoot. Falls, off Luke Shaw. Here's Paul Pogba. Pogba with a big switch there, looking for... I think that was Ronaldo, was it? No, it wasn't. It was Bruno Fernandes. I couldn't tell who it was there. It was Ronaldo running in at the back post, but the ball from Bruno Fernandes wasn't great enough, wasn't good enough, and it goes into the hands of Illan Meslier. Just starting to open up again. It opened up for about 5 minutes and then the goal came and Dan James might be able to put in a cross there. Oh, that nearly fell to Adam Forshaw in the box and that's really good defensive play actually that time by Bruno Fernandes just to nick that one away. Here's Firpo who's going out wide to Jack Harrison, formerly of Manchester City of course. The cross whipped in there but cleared easily by Scott McTominay before it even has chance to enter the box. Out for another Leeds United throw. We've got 6 minutes of first half stoppage time. No real surprises there. That has come from the injury to Robin Koch, who has had to go off with a concussion substitution. Unfortunately, after a heavy clash of heads between him and Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay has come off fine. He is still playing, but 6 minutes, that's why there will be 6 minutes at the end of this first half if you are just joining. And if you are just joining, do be sure to smash that like button for us and hit subscribe on the channel. We are 2, and I repeat 2 subscribers away from 600, and we are, come on guys, we're only on 7 likes. We're only on 7 likes. Who have I got to blackmail to get me a like? Come on guys. If you don't like, you'll get bad luck. There we are. Now you've got to do it. You don't want bad luck, do you? You don't want bad luck. Leeds United do have a free kick though. Leeds have a free kick. Klick's going to clip one in, looking for Luke Ayling. It's headed clear. Bruno Fernandes gathers from there and given away though by Jesse Lingard. And somehow Leeds have gone all the way back to their own goal from that. Somehow Leeds have gone all the way back. All the way back to their own goal, and the ball then just pinged out from Illan Meslier out for a throw-in. They're just watching the replays here from when I said about 2 United players going down, and to be honest with you, both Strauch and Llorente pulled down their man, Harry Maguire, and I believe it was Paul Pogba. And so potentially one of them could have been a foul. Here's Matthias Klick again. He's going to shoot, and he's a wrong decision there from Matthias Klick. Come on, let's get to 600. I was the second like. Get in, Max, get in. Also, it's funny that Shelvey and Joelinton were now getting the Manchester United midfield. I mean, this Manchester United midfield is so strange, isn't it? It really is strange. Because there's no doubt, like individually, the talent's there, but it's just trying to get them all to play in the same team at the moment seems to be more hassle than it's worth, if I'm brutally honest with you. More hassle than it is worth. But John Joe Shelvey. He's always had something about him, John Joe Shelvey, in terms of his actual ability to play. There's been no doubts about that. It's whether he can be used in the correct formation. He's always had a good ping of a pass on him, and that's one of the key attributes you need as a centre midfielder. Luke Shaw's going to whip this one in. Every time I go to commentate on something, it's a poor cross or a poor shot. It really is brilliant, isn't it? Harry Maguire finds Luke Shaw. Shaw, intercepted there by Click. Click finds Dan James. Dan James gives the ball away, though, as he tries to search for Click again. Good play there by Stewie D. Samuel muted. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. I can see when I'm muted on this one, Max. Someone tried that the other day. Good play there by Lindelof. Clipped in by Jesse Lingard. And that's headed in. Is that headed in? It's headed in by Bruno Fernandes to make it 2-0. I thought Meslier was going to get a hand on that. I really did. Really did, though, he was going to get a hand on it. But Meslier doesn't. And Bruno Fernandes jogging on the spot inside the 6-yard box. And Bruno Fernandes makes it 2-0. It was a really good play initially by Lindelof. It was clipped in by Jesse Lingard. Jadon Sancho. They've swapped sides, Jadon Sancho and Jesse Lingard. And a lovely little header. I thought Meslier was going to get it. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Meslier was going to get it. You guys aren't going to get me with this. It tells me I have my levels on here, so I can see when my mic is working and when my mic isn't working. So it's not going to work today, unfortunately for you guys. But good try. But it is 2-0. What's he saying, Max? I can't lip read. You guys are putting too much effort into this. Too much effort into it. I tell you what. You are definitely putting too much effort into it. I can't read your lips. I know you can, Sean. Don't you worry. I know you can. I know you can hear me. So, 2-0 at half-time. How times can change within the space of about 10 minutes. Here's Dan James. James drives into a little bit of space. Good play there by Dan James. He tries to get it to Click. Click, maybe an opportunity here for Click. Oh, it's blocked by Manchester United. Adam Forshaw with a hefty tackle there. And that will be half-time. That will be half-time after playing 51 minutes of football. 51 minutes of football. It is half-time, and it is Manchester United 2, Leeds United 0. Manchester United 2, Leeds United 0. Goals coming from Harry Maguire and Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes are the two goal scorers for today's game so far. The first goal coming in the 34th minute from Harry Maguire. A decent ball in from Luke Shaw, met by the head of Harry Maguire, and then a brilliant run by Victor Lindelof, which then rolled it into Jadon Sancho. Sancho clips it in, and Bruno Fernandes makes it 2-0. Makes it 2-0 as well. You guys, you just can't get me because I don't think you realise I have an audio mixer where I can see the levels of my microphone and how well it is working on this one. So you've kind of messed up there. But it is half-time, and if you guys can't hear me, then I can tell you, Fraser, that Liverpool aren't going to win the league. Oliver, Brighton are better than Crystal Palace. And Max, no one cares about Spurs. So if you can't hear me, then you won't be offended by that whatsoever. Sean says Leeds get battered everywhere they go. They most certainly do at the moment. They most certainly do. And like Aaron mentioned earlier, I'm just going to get the cards for the quiz. Like Aaron mentioned earlier, this really does do a massive favour for Newcastle. And I'm sure Newcastle will be buzzing absolutely buzzing with the opportunity to leapfrog Leeds potentially next time out in the Premier League. Who knows? Who knows? But oh my gosh, it is absolutely chucking it down here in Huddersfield. I am quite surprised that the pitch isn't waterlogged at Elland Road, just a few, 15, 20 miles away from here, because it is absolutely chucking it down at the moment. It was snowing yesterday in West Yorkshire, but there we are. Sorry, Sam, about that. It's still muted, though. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Right, guys, let's have a halftime game. Where can I put my mic whilst I get these out? Let's find some Manchester United-based players to do a quiz. Let's find some players. And, God, it is absolutely chucking it down. Absolutely chucking it down. Almost like it's a storm, really, isn't it? Oh, there's Paul Pogba straight off the bat. And let's find one more Manchester United related player, if we can. And David De Gea is the next one. So we shall move on. We shall move on. And so for the halftime game, let's do the halftime game. So the two quizzes for today are on Paul Pogba and David De Gea, the two players who are starting today. Before we shortly get ourselves back underway, we will start off with Paul Pogba. The first question, as always, a nice and easy question for you, ladies and gents. Nice and easy question for you, which is, what shirt number does Paul Pogba wear for Manchester United? If you're paying attention, there should be a nice and easy one for you. Most definitely a nice and easy one. And let me just change this to say half time. What number does Paul Pogba wear for Manchester United? Let me know. Let me know. Max has gone with number 6. I'm good at numbers, says Max. Yeah, it's really weird because sometimes you can look at a player and you can see their number weirdly, and then you're like, why does that look weird on a particular player? Pogba wears 6, says Fraser. You both convinced it's 6? Both convinced it's 6? Let's find out. Who are we doing? Paul Pogba, Oliver. He should have been listening. Instead of trying to troll me, he should have been listening. And I can reveal to you, yes, it was. Max, Fraser, well done. You both got that one nice and quickly, straight off the bat. So, let's do question number 2. And this one is regarding his transfer from Manchester United to Juventus. And my question is, how much did Juventus pay for Paul Pogba when he signed? How much? And yes, Max, exactly like that. I went to Tom's stream. Boo! Boo! Jesus, Fraser. Moving on. How much did Juventus pay for Pogba when they signed him from Manchester United? How much did Juventus pay for Pogba? Wasn't it £89 million or something? How much did Juventus pay for Pogba? 30 million, says Max. Let's see what you all say. Keep spamming them. I'll tell you, neither of those were right. Neither of those guesses were correct, so keep spamming. The question for those still joining: how much did Juventus pay for Pogba when he signed for Manchester United? When he signed from Manchester United in 2012. How much did Juventus pay for Pogba when he signed from Manchester United in 2012? Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, no, not 89 million. 89 million, because that was his move back. 88. Fraser might be onto something here. Fraser's using his brain. 50 million higher or lower. 89, I mean. I'll give Max the option. It is lower than 50 million. It is lower than 50 million. I will tell you that. Fraser's gone with 24 million. 24 mil. Max has gone 45 mil. Bearing in mind this was 2012. So think about that. Fernando Torres was the world's most expensive transfer at that point at 50 mil. Just put that one into context for you, and this would have been what? 2012 is 10 years ago. So this would have been an 18-year-old Paul Pogba. An 18-year-old Paul Pogba. When Torres, Oliver's starting to go a bit lower now. He's starting to put the 2 and 2 together like I'm explaining. 5 mil is what you're going with. Max has gone with 20 mil. Ladies and gents, we got him. It was, and you'll be thrilled to know that no one got it correct. None of you have got this correct. So you guys need to sort yourselves out a little bit. 2 mil, 10 mil, 5 mil, 1 mil. Oliver, I can reveal to you, it was nothing. He joined as a free transfer. Bit of a trick question, that one. But he did join as a free transfer from Manchester United. And that was part of the big controversy when he became the world's most expensive signing, because United basically paid 89 million for a player that they gave away for free because they didn't think he was good enough. But it was a free transfer, Paul Pogba there. So caught you off guard a little bit. This next question's brilliant. What dance move does Paul Pogba frequently pull off when he scores a goal? What dance move does he frequently pull off? That's an illegal question. It's called a trick question, I think you'll find. And technically it's not, because the question asks how much did they pay? They just didn't happen to pay anything for him. So there you are. What dance move does Pogba frequently pull off when scoring a goal? That is the next question. What dance move does Paul Pogba frequently do when scoring a goal? Let me know. Guys, we're only on 8 likes at the moment, and there's 9 people in the stream at the moment. Who hasn't smashed that like button for me? Who hasn't? Because I know one of them is myself. So do be sure to smash that like button for us. That would be absolutely fantastic. Need to get ourselves up to that 15 like position. That would be absolutely fantastic. We're aiming for 15. If we can get more, that would be even better. And let's have a look at your answers. The dab says Oliver. The dab says Max. Fraser's also gone with the dab. Absolutely. You're all correct. You know your Fortnite dance moves, or whatever you want to call them. You know your dance moves, you just don't know your transfer fees, and it is indeed the dab, and that is 2 out of 3 for you guys. 2 out of 3. Question 4. Which player had the highest transfer fee prior to Pogba joining Manchester United? Prior. So his transfer to Manchester United. Who? Sean says Sam, do a dab. I will do in a second. I'm kind of like in a tight space, so it takes a lot of time. But which player had the highest transfer fee prior to Pogba's record transfer move to Manchester United? Which player? How is your knowledge of world transfers? Max has gone with Fernando Torres now, because I had it in mind. What does prior mean? Before? Which player had the highest transfer fee before Pogba's record-breaking move to Manchester United? Is that better for you, Oliver? It means 4. Let's see what you think. Who have you got? We've had Fernando Torres. Come on, guys. Rack your brains. Who have been some of the world's most expensive transfers? Who is the current most expensive? Is it still Neymar? Yeah. Torres, Suarez. I don't think Suarez ever moved for big money. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Torres, no, you guys are forgetting about one. And Max, I think, Max, you're going to kick yourself at this one because it involves your club. Which player had the highest transfer fee prior to Pogba's record-breaking move to Manchester United? Salah says sure. No. Salah moved to Liverpool after. Ousmane Dembele to the treatment room. That one was a free transfer. Dembele to the treatment room. Dembele to Barcelona, on the other hand, was massive. And there we are, Max. It was Gareth Bale, who was the world's most expensive transfer fee before that 89 million transfer fee from Pogba from Juventus to Manchester United. So that is the next question. And well done to Max for that one. A little bit of a clue I gave you there, guys. A little bit of a clue. The football will be back underway shortly. We're just having a bit of a half-time game at the moment, guys, for those who are just joining us. And the final question, Paul Pogba-related question, is who were the opposition when Pogba scored the winning goal in the 2017 Europa League final? Now, you guys have got to work out, is this at Juventus or is this at Manchester United as well? You've got to try work that one out as well. So, who were the opposition when Pogba scored the winning goal in the 2017 Europa League final? Sam, I was about to cheat. You're about to cheat on Gareth Bale. Wait, no, you weren't about to cheat on Gareth Bale, but you're about to cheat on the question of Gareth Bale. Fraser's gone with Ajax. Oliver's gone with Ajax as well. They seem confident. Easy, Ajax. Oh, okay, Max. Okay. Sorry, mister, who didn't know Pogba joined Juventus on a free. Sorry. I do apologise. It was, in fact, Ajax. Ajax trees down. Oh, my gosh. Looking at that water gushing down. Oh, to be a fan in Elland Road today. I would not want to be a fan in Elland Road today, not with that weather. But that is the half-time game done. Congratulations. I do think you all got 4 out of 5. Because you all did mess up on that free transfer one. But we will be underway shortly. The players are just coming out back onto the pitch for this second half. And I'm pretty certain they will have all changed their kits to a nice dry kit. I'm not going to lie to you. And oh, that is a welcome face for Leeds United. That is a welcome face. Rafinha is going to be coming on in this second half. Rafinha, the Brazilian, will be coming on in this second half. He's just getting a bit of a warm-up done. Get all the muscles moving once again. And they will be back underway at Elland Road. We'll be underway in a short while, just waiting for the United players to come back out themselves. If you are just joining and you haven't already put a score prediction in, it is 2-0 to Manchester United. Do you think Leeds United are going to be able to get a turnaround for this game? There's also going to be another substitution, and it looks like Joe Gelhardt is going to be the man coming on as well. So they're looking for an attacker to come on who has scored, what's he on? I think he's scored quite a few goals actually already at a senior level here. And Gelhardt will be coming on, and so will Rafinha. United players yet to make their way back out onto Elland Road at the moment, and there they are, all just running out of the tunnel now. If you are new to the Sam Redgate-Large channel and you are enjoying this stream, do be sure to smash that like button for us and do subscribe. Let's see who's just come off. I think Llorente's just come off, actually. Diego Llorente has come off for Joe Gelhardt. And the other substitution, this is going to be an interesting one to see how they set up, and that is Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison is the man making way for Rafinha. So I would assume that Gelhardt will go through the middle, James will come off the left, and Rafinha off the right. That is my assumption. But we'll wait and see, and we'll see how things set up for this second half. We'll be underway any moment, ladies and gents, for the second half. Do let me know if you think Leeds United will get back into this game. And there we are. We are underway. I'm not sure why that's glitched out and done it as 1 hour 30. Don't quite know why you've done that, game, but brilliant, lovely stuff. There we are. There we are. We're all sorted. We'll just start it. I think we'll just start it at 46 seconds, but we are underway. And here goes Joe Gelhardt, and he's already with an opportunity to roll it into Click. Click shoots! Oh, deflection wide. Wide, wide, wide. Oh, I thought that deflection could have taken it anywhere there. That deflection really could have taken it anywhere for Leeds United. It could have taken it absolutely anywhere. And it looks like they've got away with one there, Manchester United. And there's a corner. That is a sign of intent from Leeds United. Most certainly a sign of intent. Rafinha takes the corner. Cleared at the front post, though. Not the greatest of corners from the Brazilian. They should call off the game. Pitch waterlogged. I mean, it's starting to look a little bit, but the pitches are designed to withstand a certain amount of water, aren't they? They are designed to withstand. But we'll wait and see, won't we? We'll wait and see. I'd be surprised if they call it off mid-game. It would take a lot for them to call it off mid-game, which is the disappointing thing. If you're a Leeds United fan. I doubt they'll call it off mid-game. If they're going to call it off, they'll call it off before the game. But it is starting to look a little bit like they're playing underwater at the moment. That clearance from that free kick from Harry Maguire there, he put a lot of effort and emphasis into that pass and he didn't go very far whatsoever. We could be on for a classic scrappy game as a result of it. Rafinha gives the ball away to Bruno Fernandes though, who finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries to roll it through to Lingard. The water's just helped him there. Here's Jadon Sancho and Firpo couldn't stop sliding. Firpo could not stop sliding there. It's starting to get a little bit dangerous, I'm not going to lie to you. It is that it's going to be scrappy this second half. I'm telling you that now. Good play by Rodrigo. Rolls it back to Stuart Dallas, who looks down that right-hand side for Rafinha. The important part is going to be the ball in the air at the moment. Playing the ball in the air is going to be really, really important for both sides because, as you know, there is a lot of wind kicking around and the ball is holding up underfoot as well. And there's puddles flying everywhere. It's over that 15 minutes, it's absolutely chucked it down. I must say, it's chucked it down here. And like I say, I'm only sort of 20 miles or so away from Leeds. And I can't imagine how much it's chucked it down over there. That's a ball looking in behind there for Dan James. It might be pulled back for Gelhardt, and it's just slightly in front of the young man. Just slightly in front of him, and that was a hefty tackle there from Rodrigo, who's managed to win a foul. I don't think there was any intention for it to be that hefty a tackle, but obviously in the conditions, it does make it a little bit more difficult for the boys trying to make a decent tackle and put a decent shift in. But there we are. That was a risky tackle, best to say a risky tackle. But I think we're going to see some, what's the best way to say it? Heavy tackles in the second half and a bit of scrappy football. I think all quality will have gone out of this game here. And I'm sure you'll see what the teams exploiting the less waterlogged side. Here's Matthias Klick trying to exploit the right-hand side, which doesn't look too bad at the moment. The centre of the pitch looks really boggy. When I've been seeing like Bruno Fernandes running through it. Here goes Paul Pogba, who drives into a little bit of space. He's not fearful about the water whatsoever, Pogba. He rolls it into Jadon Sancho. Sancho goes down the line looking for Bruno Fernandes, and that ball nearly held up there and nearly stayed on the pitch. That was nearly quite fantastic, actually. If that had stayed on there from Bruno Fernandes, that would have made my day. But it's gone out for a Manchester United throw-in instead. It took a deflection off the Leeds defenders. Wan-Bissaka throws it into Paul Pogba. This is going to be an extraordinary game. I don't think you're going to see anything like this if the rain carries on again. Paul Pogba looks to whip it in across that box, and Jesse Lingard was the man making a run in there. Ronaldo tries to gain the ball. Rafinha nicks it back, though, from Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafinha again looking to play the ball out. He finds Stuart Dallas and Rafinha. There we are. That's better from Leeds. Rolls it into Rodrigo. They're playing their way out the back. A little bit risky under the conditions, but here goes Matthias Klick. And they've got plenty of room to manoeuvre here, Leeds United. Bit of green grass in front of him. He tried to play it along the floor there, Klick. In these conditions, like I've been saying, you can't play the ball along the floor because that was just absolutely absorbed by Aaron Wan-Bissaka there because all the pace was taken off the ball there, and that's definitely a foul there by Luke Shaw on Stuart Dallas, the Cookstown Cafu. Potentially an opportunity here for Leeds United to get that ball whipped into the box. Let's see. The Queen's got COVID-19. The poor thing. The poor thing. Wow, 49 people in the stream. Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you are new, smash that like button for us and do hit subscribe. Here's Adam Forshaw looking to clip one in. Oh, I mean, I was going to say that was a good touch, but it was actually the weather that just held it up there. Pogba looking long, looking for Cristiano Ronaldo. Is Ronaldo onside? The flag stays down. Ronaldo bearing down one-on-one. Ronaldo! Oh, what a save that is from Meslier. Meslier more than equal to it anyway, and it was offside from Cristiano Ronaldo. He was offside. I didn't know if he was still in the Manchester United half because, of course, you can't be offside in your own half. But Ronaldo should finish that. I'm not going to lie to you. Cristiano Ronaldo should save that. Should score that. Cristiano Ronaldo shouldn't save that. Meslier shouldn't be able to save that with the man who it was in front of him. That might fall to Click there. Click tries to pull one across the box. It might stay in here for Dan James, and it's just trickled out wide. Leeds with a little bit of a better play down that side. And potentially an opportunity for Leeds United to get themselves something here, to get themselves on target here. Use the formation, use the pitch to the best of their ability and counteract and counterattack on the mistakes. David De Gea going to take this goal kick here for Manchester United. There will be some mistakes in this game. There is no doubts in my mind that there's going to be a few mistakes coming. It comes with the territory, really. Strauch wins that header. Adam Forshaw goes up for that one. Rodrigo tries to nick that one back. Here is Jadon Sancho. He's had that nicked away from him. Sorry, Lingard and Sancho have swapped again. That was Jesse Lingard. It's been nicked by Firpo. Here is Rodrigo. Rodrigo whips it in. Oh, it's in! Oh my God, it went in! Rodrigo's put it in the back of the net! And it is game on! It is game on at Elland Road! I thought that... Oh my God! How has that found its way in, ladies and gents? Rodrigo gets himself a goal. He was desperately unlucky in the game against Everton. He hit the crossbar twice, I do believe. And Rodrigo, with the most unlikely of goals, he looks up for a cross. It's 100% a cross. But what a goal it is. If he genuinely means that, which I don't think he does, it's an incredible goal. An incredible goal. And he's lobbed David De Gea. And it is 2-1. And here we go, ladies and gents. We have a game on our hands here. And here goes Rafinha trying to play it forward. Oh, it's all kicking off here. It's won back by Forshaw high up the field. There's a bit of belief in this Leeds United side. Here's Dan James inside the penalty box. Switches it onto that left foot. Rolls it across. Rafinha! Oh, it's 2-2! It's 2-2! Ronaldo's United have bottled it already! And it's 2-2! Leeds United! 2 quick fire goals! Oh my gosh! What is going on? What is going on? Leeds United at level at 2-2, and it's Rafinha who's got the second goal. Oh my gosh! What on earth? Leeds United, they looked better, didn't they? Coming out in this second half. But within 8 minutes, in 8 minutes of this second half restart, Leeds United have not only gone and got themselves back into the game, they've pulled themselves level. It's a great ball in from Dan James, and Rafinha, he knows where he needs to be. Oh, they're checking it for a possible foul. No way, ref. No way is there a foul in there, ref. You're joking me. If that's a foul, no way. No way. Definitely not. That goal should stand. I'm telling you now, that goal should stand. If that's classed as a foul, the game's gone wrong. The game's gone mad. I tell you what, if that counts as a foul, Bruno Fernandes, get up, you big diving baby. Get up, you big diving baby. But what a ball that was from Dan James across the box. What a ball and what a goal. And we have got a game on our hands here at 2-2. We most certainly have a game on our hands here at 2-2. Goals coming from Rafinha in quick succession and a goal from Rodrigo as well. Heard that voice crack, Sam. You can't blame me. My voice is going, man. My voice is going. Manchester United have bottled a 2-0 lead. And in this second half, you know, United have just not been quick enough this first 8-9 minutes. It's been absolutely mental. It has been mental. And Leeds have been making the most of the way that the pitch is holding up. Bruno Fernandes too slow on the ball there. Forshaw does brilliantly to win it back. Dan James drops his shoulder, goes down past Lingard through the legs of Wan-Bissaka and rolls it across the box to Rafinha. And that is 2-2, ladies and gents, at Elland Road. And we could be on for more excitement here. More excitement here. More excitement. And Shah. Manchester United fan decides to come back as it equalises at 2-2. What a good time for you to come back there, Shah. What a good time. Oh my gosh, my voice is going. Ronaldo's picked up a booking as well. And a penny for his thoughts, Ralph Ragnarok. What has just happened? And the Leeds United fans, no surprises, are in full voice, are absolutely in full voice. Thank you for the 18 likes, guys. If we can get ourselves up to 20, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if you are enjoying this stream, do be sure to smash that like button for us and do hit subscribe. Luke Shaw to whip in a free kick here for Manchester United. I'm going to have to get myself a drink in a second because my voice is going, but I can't take my eyes off this game at the moment. I cannot take my eyes off the game. This is how much drink I have left. It's the tiniest little bit. As the rain continues to pour down at Elland Road, Aaron Wan-Bissaka here into a little bit of space, gives the ball away though. Leeds just look, they've got their noses level now, and they've got their tails up. They look like they're really enjoying this now. Leeds United, thank you for the subscription, RT. Thank you. 603 subscribers. Brilliant stuff, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Here's Click going down into that left wing position, and it's just been deemed to have been offside. I do need to get myself a drink, but I don't want to take my eyes off this game. Not for a second. Not for a second, ladies and gents. It's been... Wow. And thank you, Shah. Thank you. Finally hit that 600 mark. Oh, let's chill out just a little bit. Let's chill out. Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely going to go get myself a drink here whilst David De Gea takes this goal kick, because I cannot do the rest of this game without a drink. I cannot. Not one bit can I do this game without a drink. It's too exciting. It is too exciting to take my eyes off it for too long. It's all going. It is all going. Come on, let's have a look, Leeds. Is there a big shock? Is there a big comeback on the cards? Let's see. Let's absolutely see. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the subscription. Levi or Levy, I'm not sure, but thank you for the subscription. Let's prank him with a goal. No thank you, Oliver. No thank you. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. And there we are. We're back. Anyone see Kane's masterclass yesterday? Yes. Kane was brilliant yesterday. Oliver, that didn't work, did it? Oliver, I literally just read out the comment, mate. Thank you for the new subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Oh, Sean, you're supposed to be on my team here, mate. You're not supposed to get involved with it. Ball, not forward. Looking for Dan James there. Oh my God, my voice is going. I cannot believe Leeds are back level here. Jesse Lingard tries to pick up the ball. It was good work initially from Scott McTominay. And they've pulled it back for a free kick here for Manchester United. Ooh. Ooh. Message retracted. Who's retracting Shah's messages? Who's retracting Shah's messages? Oh my gosh. 80 people in the stream right now. Thank you to those joining. I hope you do enjoy this stream. Luke Shaw into the feet of Paul Pogba. Pogba goes wider. Sancho, he's had the ball nipped from him there. Good play by Stuart Dallas. Clip forward once again into Rafinha. I've got that sense there's another goal coming. I tell you what, there must be. There must be. Josh, how are you feeling, Joshua Chats Football? There must be a goal in this game. Another one, surely. Surely. Afternoon, Ian. How we doing, mate? He says, come on, Leeds. It's only Manchester United. Yeah. It's only Manchester United. Those Leeds United fans are going crazy. what it would be like to be a fan in there right now. Maguire looking to play that one forward to the feet of Ronaldo. Scott McSauce now, he's giving it away, and Leeds might be able to hit on the counter-attack here with Adam Forshaw. Forshaw has 4 players up with him, rolls one into Gelhardt. Oh, saved by David De Gea. That was an opportunity. Leeds don't look done yet. They most certainly don't look done yet, and that was a good ball as well. They're making the most of this poor conditions at the moment. United just can't quite deal with it, can they? Can't quite deal with it. Ian's feeling great, and yes, come on Leeds, says Curved. I know, what a time, what a time. Oh my gosh. Take a breath whilst Lindelof has the ball here. Take a breath. What a ball that is, Lindelof. Oh, if that had been a dry pitch, that would have been such a good pass. But the rain's just taken all the momentum out of that there from Victor Lindelof. He's just taken the momentum out of it. And, got away with one. But Strauch has deemed to have fouled. Bruno Fernandes there, and he's gone into the book. Just a reminder, whilst there are quite a few people in here, if you are enjoying the stream, do be sure to smash that like button for us. That would be absolutely fantastic. Is the game going to be abandoned? I don't imagine they do it mid-game. I can't see how much it's raining here in terms of on the pitch. Obviously, with me being however far away, 20 miles as I say, it is still chucking it down here, so I assume it is in Leeds as well. Bruno looks to whip one in, looking for Ronaldo. It's cleared though nicely by Click. Here go Leeds United again. Oh, that's a slip from Strauch there, and he's giving it back to Jesse Lingard. Lingard, is he fouled there on the edge of the box? Referee says nothing doing. This is end-to-end stuff at the moment, ladies and gents. End-to-end, absolutely end-to-end stuff. Sancho goes past his man, straight past Stuart Dallas. Can he look up and see Pogba at the edge of the box? Only picks out Click instead. Only as far as Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw whips one in, looking for Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's gone out for a goal kick. That has gone out for a goal kick for Leeds United. If Leeds win this, I'm going to cry, says Shah. I can't wait to see that. And Fred is coming on as well for Manchester United. Oh my gosh, what a game this has turned out to be. At 2-0 down, if you'd have told me that it'd be 2-2 after, what was it, 53 minutes, I would have been like, nah, you're having me on. But sometimes these things do happen. We've seen crazier things in football, and Leeds put in a good performance so far in this second half. Much better from Leeds. The super subs have worked for Marcelo Bielsa, who has made, of course, a concussion sub as well as 2 regular subs. So he has made 3 subs so far. Dan James, great defensive play there by Dan James. And trying to get the ball back. Has he been fouled there by Jesse Lingard? He's given the ball away to Lingard. Lingard tries to put it in, looking for Ronaldo, but that's a poor ball from Jesse Lingard. And that does go out for a throw-in. At least Slabhead scored. Absolutely, at least Slabhead scored. Is that the takeaway you're taking away from it? McTominay goes to whip one in safely into the hands of Ilan Meslier. He's been quiet in this second half. The Leeds United goalkeeper, he's been quiet in the second half. Really, really quiet. He's not had anything to do as of yet. I'm sure United will come knocking sooner rather than later. You'd hope so anyway. He would absolutely hope so. Pogba finds Lingard. Here's Lindelof. He's got support from Wan-Bissaka. Good run from Victor Lindelof here. Rolls it into Ronaldo. Ronaldo, can he shift some room? Rolls it into Sancho. Sancho, opportunity. Oh, it's wide. It's wide from Jadon Sancho. Oh, I thought that could have been it. Really good play by Cristiano Ronaldo there to actually pop that one off to Jadon Sancho. Good play from Lindelof again. Another Lindelof run causing problems for Leeds United. It came from, the second goal came from a Lindelof run, a drive out, almost Rudiger David Luiz-esque. And that will be a corner for Manchester United. Curved Glass says, Dan James is so underrated, Sam. He is a player who I think I don't know. I don't know if he's underrated. I see why people don't like him, but I see why people like him in the same. He's got so many good attributes, but his finishing just isn't quite there. He's so much better as a winger, though, than he is as a striker. And we've seen that today. His ability to beat a man is phenomenal. Show a clean pair of heels as well. Show a clean pair of heels. Luke Shaw whips one in. He cleared at the front post by Rafinha doing his defensive duties. Cleared by Ayling, and here goes Rafinha. Potential opportunity for a counter-attack. Sancho's done well there to get his body in the way. He doesn't want to give the ball away, though, right now. Definitely not. Oh, my gosh, my MacBook's going to die now. Where's this come from? Where has this come from? I need to go get my charger again. I don't know how I always forget this. Someone needs to put in the chat right at the beginning that I need to bring my MacBook charger over. Someone needs to tell me. Someone needs to tell me. Forshaw clips one forward, looking for Junior Firpo. Firpo, really good tackle there by Wan-Bissaka. And a really good tackle. That's better from Wan-Bissaka. That is much better from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Much better. Much better. Really good tackle from Aaron Wan-Bissaka there. Guys, we're on 27 likes. If you could do me a favour and smash that like button for us, that would be absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to get my MacBook charger. There's a substitution. It is Pogba coming off for Fred. So that is the first substitution for Manchester United. McFred is linking up once again. Fred is coming on for... And Elanga is also coming on as well for Jesse Lingard. So they are the two substitutions for Manchester United. He's had enough, Ragnarok. Whatever you want to call him. Rangarik, whatever you want to call him. He has had enough. Apologies. I'm just putting my MacBook on charge before we end up dying here. We can't die during this game. It is too intense in the second half. Too intense. There we are, ladies and gents. I am absolutely back. Oliver, that's not going to work, mate. That is not going to work one bit. Not at all. Here's Luke Ayling. Tries to skip past Bruno. He's fouled Bruno there, though. Bruno did really well to win that one back. Really well played there by Bruno Fernandes. He just nipped in there, and that's going to be a booking as well for the Leeds United captain, Luke Ayling. 61 people currently watching. I really do appreciate the support, guys. Wrong Rick. Nice. I like that, Ian. I like that, Ian. That's good. I do like that. Here's Elanga. This could be a massive game for Elanga. I was talking about Joe Gelhardt, but this could be a massive game for Elanga. As a young man, an opportunity here to be a little bit of a hero for Manchester United. Good ball by Maguire into Jadon Sancho. Sancho finds Fred. Into McTominay. Sorry, Shaw even. Shaw does really well to get past a few players. Tries to clip it back. Looking for Sancho again, but Dallas has read it this time. Oh my gosh, I need to take a breath. Whilst the ball's out, it's so furious and fast at the moment. Oh, that's given away by Leeds. Don't be your own downfall here, Leeds. That is the one criticism. Please don't be your own downfall here, Leeds. Here's Wan-Bissaka trying to twist and turn. It falls to Elanga. Brilliant tackle from Firpo. Some of these tackles have been brilliantly timed. The slippy, wet surface really helping with some of these tackles. Gelhardt goes to Firpo. Firpo stands one up. Looking for... Oh, Dan James was in there. He's not quite got the connection on it, and it's rolled out. And United might be able to counter-attack with Sancho. And Stuart Dallas has done brilliantly there. Stuart Dallas. He's done brilliantly there. Afternoon to June Ring, who I don't know if June's trying to prank me now, but after Oliver's thing, I don't trust anyone. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes into Ronaldo. Here's Fred. Fred to Sancho. Jadon Sancho. He's got Fred with him. Fred! He puts it in. It's 3-2. And United subs make an impact as well. United subs make an impact. Fred scores. United's third. And surely Leeds United can't come back again. Surely Leeds can't now, not after being 3-2 down. This is an absolute roller coaster of a game. The luck The look on some of these Leeds United fans' face tells you it all. The highest ecstasy just 10-15 minutes ago. And now they find themselves behind again. It's really well held up by Jadon Sancho there. Brilliant play. It's simple from Sancho. It's much better play from Manchester United. Really simple from Sancho. He just waits, and it's a good finish. I think Meslier will be annoyed at himself then. I think he'll be annoyed at himself for that. He shouldn't be beaten at that front post. Not from there. Not by someone such as Fred. But United 3-2. Whew. Have we got more goals in this, guys? Is it going to be 3-3? Are United going to cruise away? Who knows? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, God. And just on a negative note, Anthony Elanga has been hit by something on his head by someone in the crowd. And for anyone who does go to football matches, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Don't be a sore loser. Enjoy when you're winning, but don't be a sore loser. There's no need for that. They're just footballers at the end of the day. Absolute idiots. Hate it when people do that. Hate it when people do that. Those couple of fans there have really let down the Leeds United fans who have been absolutely vocal all day here. Gelhardt's trying to break in there. Stupid stuff, really stupid stuff. All the gang are here supporting Gentleman Sam. Thank you, Curved. Yes, all the gang are here. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And here goes Sancho. It's a 3-on-2 here for Manchester United. Ronaldo's joining, and so can he get the right pass? Sancho, Elanga. Oh, what a poor strike from Anthony Elanga. What a poor strike. Oh, all he has to do is put it either side and it's 4-2. All he has to do. Leeds get away with one. That is a let-off, a massive let-off. What a ping that is to find Dan James as well. Leeds aren't dead in this game just yet. But that's a really poor cross from Dan James. And we're just watching this opportunity again. Elanga, he needs to do better. He needs to do better. He just put it in the corner, Elanga. You see this game off. I mean, I can't complain because I'm wanting a more exciting finish to this as a neutral. But Elanga, you need to put that one to bed. You need to put it to bed. You most certainly do need to put that one to bed. Thank you for those who are watching. We're up to 31 likes. Let's try and get to 35 there. I know I said I wanted 30, but let's keep pushing, ladies and gents. And we're so close to 610 subscribers as well. If you are new, smash that like button for us if you do enjoy this stream. Luke Shaw now on the ball. Into Fred. Into Ronaldo, who's dropped in deep. Hello, I didn't realise he knew what his own half was. Victor Lindelof, lovely ping over the top. Oh, well read by Strauch. He had to read that, otherwise Bruno Fernandes was through. Dan James tries to flick it towards Click. Click's tackled himself there. Wan-Bissaka trying to nick it back. It's good defensive play from Wan-Bissaka and McTominay, and the referee is going to blow for a foul there beneath a heap of bodies. A heap of bodies. Sam, now you've got to shave your beard off. What is your fascination with this, Shah? What is your fascination with this? I'm also not going to do that so close to my graduation. I don't trust it not to grow back in a month. I'm finally going to graduate. Come on, I'm finally. The class of 2021 will finally graduate. Anyway, on another note, let's get back to the football. I think I feel like there's another goal in this, but I don't know if that's just the optimist in me. I don't know which way it'll go though. Dan James into Firpo. Firpo, lovely ball into Click. Click, can he get his shot off? Click! Oh, straight into the hands of David De Gea. Just find a corner, mate. Pick a corner. Lovely footwork from Click. Really good footwork from Click. He just sort of dashes between a couple of players there. Matthias Click. And he does really well actually to get the shot off initially. But oh, wow. He should find the corner. He should find the corner, Matthias Click. He definitely should. Don't hesitate, guys. Don't hesitate. If you are watching and you want to get involved in the chat and some of the banter going on, do get involved, ladies and gents, and make sure you are subscribed to the Sam Redgate-Large channel for more live streams. 80% win percentage now for Manchester United. It is looking unlikely for Leeds, but who knows? We've seen weirder things for Leeds United going into this last 15 minutes. Barcelona lead against Valencia as well, according to Shah. Fernandez looking forward towards Ronaldo. It's hit Strauch and it goes straight into the hands of Meslier. Aubameyang scored. Nice. I kind of forgot he'd gone to Barcelona, if I'm honest with you. The fact that Arsenal were willing to get rid of his contract and cancel it early is a massive thing, really. Oh, lovely ball into the feet of Gelhardt. Gelhardt tries to shoot. It's hit Lindelof. Lindelof, really good defensive play there. And Fred skipped through a couple of players there. That's surely a foul there on Fred. And Fred gets it underway quickly. But referee says, no, you can't do that, Fred. And he pulls it back for a booking. Still high octane game, this one. A really high octane game. And to be honest with you, it's absolutely flying off at the moment. Absolutely popping off at the moment. There's the pitch is making this game so much more entertaining than it should be, because there's some hefty tackles coming in, some really hefty tackles coming in, and it's been really, really good in that sense, because the pitch has just added an extra element that I didn't expect. I did not expect one bit. But here's Ronaldo on the ball. Ronaldo, couple of 1-2s with Jadon Sancho. Now drives inwards, trying to find Scott McTominay. He's got a couple of players forward here, Ronaldo, including Wan-Bissaka, who he's decided to use there. Good turn from Wan-Bissaka, a little bit accidental. Can he clip in across? He does clip in across. It's headed, though, by Strauch. Falls to Ronaldo at the edge of the box. It was panic stations then when it fell to Ronaldo. Afran says KDB. Kevin De Bruyne, if that's what you mean. But afternoon to you, Afran. Lovely to have you in. Firpo, had the ball nicked there by Forshaw. Oh, that's a hefty tackle there from Scott McTominay. Definite yellow card there from Scott McTominay. A really, really hefty tackle. That was awful. It was on Joe Gelhardt as well. He just sort of nicked the ball away. It's late. It's a little bit dangerous. Studs are down, though. Have I watched the Battle of Bramall Lane on YouTube? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I have. 77 minutes on the clock. Is there any more goals in this for Leeds United? That's what I'm hoping for, but any goals, we'll take any goals, ladies and gents. Let's just not kill off the game. Anything can happen at this current moment in time, and Leeds United do have themselves a corner. Just while we wait for Rafinha to take this corner, guys, we're edging closer. We keep getting new like goals and new subscriber goals. We've just reached 610. Let's go for 620. 62 people in the chat. Come on. Come on, guys. Can we get there? I'd be a mod, but I'll stay loyal to AVFTS. Yeah, no worries. I'll add you curved, because then when you join in, we can get it sorted for you, mate. But obviously, I know you have your loyalties to Josh. Ball whipped in, flicked off, though, by, I think Dan James is offside here. I think the flag will go up from this. Gelhardt tries to get into the box. Wan-Bissaka's nicked the ball back. Scott McTominay, calm head there. Ilanga plays it into Fred at the edge of the box. Fred looks forward, looking for Cristiano Ronaldo. Ooh. 12 minutes left on the clock. 612 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed in this stream. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Minutes left to play. Just over 10 minutes left to play here at Elland Road, and who knows which way this game is going to go. I personally don't know which way this game is going to go, because It is a very, very exciting game. Wan-Bissaka into McTominay. McTominay's had the ball nicked by Firpo. Firpo's shirt is completely muddy and brown now. And Firpo, what? That was a weird pass. He's looking for Stuart Dallas, whose kit's going see-through at the back. Oh, God. This is why you don't wear a white kit, ladies and gents. Ayling drives into a bit of space, switches it out wide towards Dan James, who looks absolutely soaking wet. Here's James once again. He's going to try whip one in, looking for us that front post. It's cleared, though, by Victor Lindelof. And thank you to Itu8, who's just subscribed as well. So thank you to you. I don't know if that came up on the stream. I don't know if that did, but if it didn't, I don't think I heard it unless I was in Dreamland. But there we are. We'll do this. There we are. Not quite sure what I just missed there, but it's all kicking off. It is all kicking off. Let's watch that again. There's a yellow card out. Rafinha looks really, really angry. Leeds should make their kits brown. The most certainly should. Yeah, that was a pun. Most certainly. Rafinha is really not happy here. I'd like a replay on that one, please. It's Scott McTominay. Ooh, it is a bit late. It is a bit late. He's just stood on the foot. I don't think it quite justified the reaction from Rafinha there. If I'm brutally honest with you, I don't think it was quite justifiable, that reaction. 9 minutes left, though. They do have an opportunity. How is the weather looking? It's absolutely chucking it down here, so I'm assuming it's the same in Leeds as well, 20 miles away. So, still chucking it down, and the players having to deal with the elements as well here. Rafinha with an opportunity to get this ball forward. Got a couple of the big lads up from the back. Rafinha whips it in, looking for the head of, I think it was Firpo in there, and he's come to the edge of the box. Oh, what a save that is! What a save that is from David De Gea. He didn't know if he was off in or not. From Matthias Klick on the volley at the edge of the box. But it was a lovely strike. A really good strike, and David De Gea could not be sure. And here comes the pressure. The Leeds United fans getting behind their team at Elland Road. Rafinha to whip this one in towards the back post. It's Strauch who's underneath that. Dan James nods it back in. Maguire heads it back out. Dan James nods it back in again. Luke Shaw under a bit of pressure. And Firpo coming from an offside position there. From an offside position. Oh my gosh. De Gea saves Manchester United so many times. He does. I'm not sure if that one was going in, but he had to be sharp. He had to be smart to that one, David De Gea. He did have to be sharp and smart to it, because it was it was an absolute drive from Matthias Klick. And all it takes is a slight bit of wind. In this weather as well, all it takes is the slightest bit of wind and it finds the back of the net because he's misjudged it. It was a good save. Really good save. David De Gea gives the ball right back to Leeds there from the goal kick, and Leeds do have a free kick once again following a foul. Last 10 minutes of possession, 71% Leeds United. We're not used to seeing that now, are we? Not used to seeing that Leeds United dominating possession in a game. That is very, very un-Leeds-like. Very un-Leeds-like. Lovely switch there from Strauch, who finds Stuart Dallas, who's had a decent shift in that right-back spot. Obviously started at left-back today, but thanks to an injury to Robin Koch, is off the pitch. Who has had to move over and swap a few players around. And Rodrigo did try to drive one from distance there and just blazes it over. Did it take a deflection? No, I think he was a bit of a victim to the elements there. Rodrigo, the Brazilian-born Spanish international. Here comes United's third and final change. Rafa Varane is going to be coming on for Cristiano Ronaldo, as Shah says. As Shah says, Cristiano Ronaldo. Uni Gamers, afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Let us know who you are a supporter of. And for me, it can't be Cristiano Ronaldo. It has to be Lionel Messi for me. The best goal scorer and the best assister without trying. But Ronaldo has come off. Ronaldo has just come off Cristiano Ronaldo. And Rafa Varane has gone on. So that'll tell you United's thinking and logic at the moment. They don't want to concede. They want these 3 points desperately. And Bruno Fernandes is going to have to work that attacking channels by himself now without Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes, the furthest player up the field. It's looking like it's going to be a 5 at the back as well for Manchester United. Ronaldo does look a little bit peeved to be subbed off, if I'm honest with you. He does look a little bit annoyed at the opportunity. But we are now going into the final 5 minutes of football. And just a reminder, guys, could you please, if you are new and you're enjoying this, subscribe to the Sam Redgate-Large channel. We're trying to get up to that 1,000 subscribers goal, and it's taken a little while, but you could help me out massively if you could drop a subscribe for me. And you can always unsubscribe if you get bored of me or if you get fed up with me. That's absolutely up to you. But 5 minutes left here at Ellen Road. Are Leeds United going to get themselves a goal? Who knows? Let's find out. Let's find out. I would love a goal here from Leeds United. I would love a goal, especially after the drama we saw last night between Spurs and Manchester City, with a late winner coming from Spurs after a late penalty from Manchester City. I would love to see it. Love to see it. To see the rest of the top 4 dropping some points. Firpo finds Click. Click's been really good running today. Here's Dan James, who's also been good today for Leeds United. Oh, well nicked by Scott McTominay. He's been a bit of a beast in midfield for Manchester United today. Oh, blimey, ladies and gents. Blimey. This has been some game. Some game. Wan-Bissaka throws it into, looking for Elanga there, and Elanga's just been tackled, but McTominay recovers the ball once again. Elanga goes to Luke Shaw. Shaw rolls it down the line for Jadon Sancho. It's a weird sort of formation United are playing now because they don't have an out-and-out striker. It's almost like a training ground routine for them, but Fred's done really well here, and he's driving into a little bit of space, and he's going to look to roll that into Bruno, but really good defending there by Strauch. Really good defensive play there by Strauch. And, it's won back, though, high up by Jadon Sancho. Here's Fred, back into Sancho. Sancho, Wan-Bissaka's in a bit of space if he can see him. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shoots and turns. Is that going to fall to anyone in the box? It's cleared out this time. Here goes Click. Click clears it forward. Game management for Manchester United now. Do they keep hold of it or do they go for another goal? Luke Shaw. Fred. United just taking their time here. Harry Maguire. Shaw. Yeah, they're looking like they're trying to play this down here. Nicked back, though, by Leeds momentarily, but it's given... Oh, lovely turn by Bruno. Lovely turn by Bruno, and that might fall to Elanga! There we are, 4-2, game over. What a turn that was from Bruno Fernandes. What a turn that was by Bruno Fernandes. But Elanga gets himself the goal, and he goes straight to those Leeds United fans who chucked stuff at him earlier. He goes straight to the Leeds United fans. Ultimate level shithousery, and Harry Maguire as well stands in front of those Leeds fans who threw those bottle caps and bottles or whatever they were at Elanga earlier, and they celebrate right in front of them. And Manchester United, that is job done. It's a really good finish actually from Elanga, better from Elanga. He still doesn't pick out the corner. He tries to go through the middle for some reason, but he slides it through the legs. It's a good finish. Meslier will be annoyed. He's had a decent game, Illan Meslier, but that is job done for Manchester United. And Elanga shushes the Leeds fans. He shushes them. I think he deserves that after that finish and after having stuff chucked at him. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. After having stuff chucked at him as well. And Sean goes back to saying Leeds get battered everywhere they go. I love it, Sean. I love it. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Fair play to Manchester United. That takes character when the momentum and the tide have shifted. It takes a lot of character to regain possession and regain the authority in a match. And United have done that really well today. Really, really well. Fair play to them. Still a couple of minutes left. So Leeds, they're going to have to act sooner rather than later. Here is Click into a little bit of space. And well played there by Lindelof, who just able to roll it back to the goalkeeper, David De Gea. Really well played there. United are massive everywhere they go, says Shah. And we've just hit 40 likes, so thank you to you guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed. And there's a bit of argy-bargy going on here after a strong tackle. I think it was more the weather than anything. I think it was more the weather, and everyone's getting involved here. Bruno's having a word with Junior Firpo. Harry Maguire's in there, and I think Leeds are just starting to lose their heads now. Naturally starting to lose their heads now. It's a disappointing result now for Leeds to have lost 4-2, especially after that turnaround so quickly within the space of 2 minutes. Had that momentum, didn't they? Leeds United had that momentum, and really disappointing. Let's see who the ref books from this then, because there were quite a few people pushing and shoving each other there in both Leeds and Manchester United colours. I think Firpo will most certainly be getting a yellow card here as he speaks to Luke Shaw. I think Scott McTominay is just trying to say that, look, it's wet. You can't react like that. These tackles are going to come in. We've still not had the added time allotted. We've got 5 minutes of added time allotted. Luke Shaw and I've forgotten his name now. It's gone from my head. Firpo are both getting in the butt for that. That wasn't the worst of tackles I've seen. It was a hefty tackle. It was probably a foul, but definitely a worth one looking at. What a mad game, says Yusuf. Now you turn up, Yusuf. We've had like 80 people in here, mate. We've had like 80 people in here. It's been a mental game. It has been an absolutely bonkers game. What a bonkers weekend this has been after the result last night, of course, of Tottenham Hotspur. This result as well. Leeds still do have 5 minutes, and I'm sure Tottenham will tell you, after their heroics against Leicester, that anything is possible as Leeds ping the ball against the ref. Not a bad touch for the ref, to be honest with you. Not a bad touch for a big man. A job well done. Shah, you can't tell me this is a job well done, mate. You cannot tell me this is a job well done. Fred rolls it out wide. Here's Jadon Sancho into Luke Shaw. Sancho once again. Here's Fred. United aren't done here. Fred rolls it in looking for Elanga, and it's rolled through to Illan Meslier. Maybe, just maybe for Leeds. It is definitely last chance saloon. They need to get the ball up forward. They need to do something if they are going to do it. Forshaw plays it into Rodrigo. They look like they've given up hope here. They do look a little bit depleted, and I can't blame them. It takes a lot to come from 2 goals behind, let alone do it twice in the space of one game, especially with the amount of time that is left on this game. But could you imagine? Dan James trying to go down that wing, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's put in a decent performance today against Dan James and against Jack Harrison in this game. At half-time or whatever minute, 55 minutes, you thought, what a stroke of genius the substitutions have been from Bielsa. They were really good, but United responded with their own substitution of Fred. And that's all you need. That's all you need. Fred is all you need. They're giving the ball back away here. Here's Strauch. Oh, Ronaldo the Explorer. It's not full time yet, Shah, says Sean. Exactly. Sean's not counting his chickens. Sean is not counting his chickens before they hatch. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. What a mental game, ladies and gents. What a mental game. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. My reaction if Leeds had scored would have been absolutely mental. I'm not going to lie to you. I am not going to lie to you. Strauch, he looks to play that one out wide, and he's just slipped at the vital moment there. Pascal Strauch. Fernandez, lovely flick into Scott McTominay, who's also been really good in this game, and that's a foul by Stuart Dallas, I believe, who gets himself in the book. He gets himself in the book. We've got about 30 seconds left to play. About 30 seconds left to play in this exciting game. If you haven't already, guys, do be sure to smash that like button for us. Do hit subscribe as well. We are 6 subscribers away from 620 subscribers. If we could get there, I can see there's 39 people watching. Come on. If you could get there, that'd be absolutely brilliant, and I'd love you forever. Do get in the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are to this game. We'll have a bit of a post-match breakdown as well after, we've still got some people in here, so it's important you guys get in the chat and get talking to me. Get in the chat, get talking, and let me know what your thoughts are on this game. We're just waiting for the final whistle here. And there we are. Final whistle. The final whistle at Elland Road. Manchester United eventually win 4-2. What a game that was. We need to talk about this game. Get your thoughts in the chat. United fans, what do you think to this game? Leeds, you showed heart. You definitely showed heart throughout that game. And you had some really good individual performances. But you just weren't just about not good enough. And I hate to say it because it was a really gutsy performance from Leeds. It was a really gutsy performance from Leeds to come back in that second half and to put in a good performance in the second half. It was a good performance from them, but it's so difficult against a side like Manchester United and these big top 6 sides to keep that momentum going and to really push and carry on. And, to get 2 goals in 2 minutes is absolutely brilliant. But at that level, you've got to maintain that. And that's where United's substitutions, their excellent decisions came in. And even with a quiet Manchester United, they couldn't really do anything. Daniel Morgan, thank you for subscribing, for the new subscription. I really do appreciate it. We're 3 subscribers away off from that 620. That'll be absolutely fantastic. So let's go have a look. Let's have a look at the teams. And Daniel, get in the chat. Let us know your thoughts on that game. Let's have a look then, ladies and gents. And these are the match ratings for today. I've lost my mouse. Hang on. Here we are. There we are. Here are the match ratings for today's game. We'll have a bit of a breakdown, have a bit of a talk. And as you can see on your screen right now, a few players that I sort of highlighted as doing well have maybe not received the as big a praise as I would have imagined. 6.4 for Dan James, I think, is a very, very harsh decision. But where did it really go wrong for Leeds today? Were they just outclassed? That is my question. Were they just outclassed? Was it too big a task to bite off? And, lovely to see that you're from Jamaica. International, Mr. Worldwide over here. Great to see you, Daniel. Great to see you. But like I say, was it a matter of them being outclassed? I don't really think so. You look at the first goal. The first goal was a silly goal from a set piece. So that is something that could have been used and developed upon and could be sorted in training. Absolutely. You look at the second goal. If I just remind myself, it was a brilliant run from Victor Lindelof, who rolled it off to Jadon Sancho, but there was no one marking Bruno Fernandes in the middle for that header. Meslier should have done better. But there were opportunities. Ronaldo missed a big opportunity as well. And I'm sure if you look at this, I think this rating is a really harsh one from Scott McTominay, because I think he's been really, really good picking up the ball. And I think the yellow card has hindered him. 57 touches there, maybe not the accurate passes, but as you can see, sort of all over here in terms of defensive capabilities for Manchester United today. It's been a really, really gutsy performance from both sides. Rodrigo, who was playing further forward today, he did score, but obviously it wasn't intentional. I'd like to say so anyway. But there's not really too much you can when looking at these stats, there's not really too much you can pick out of someone. Oh yes, it's been good. Oh no, it's been bad. There's not really too much to sort of pick out. Let's have a look at the subs. As you can see, Firpo, Rafinha, the impact that they've made coming on has been absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal impact from the two of them. Fred as well, and Elanga. So you've had a battle of the substitutions, but I don't know if you guys can see on your screen here. Maybe if I just if I grab and drop this. Oh. If you it's not going to do it, is it? Right. Let me just extend this screen. Give me 2 secs so you guys can just see the stats of Leeds United here. Let's just do that. Oh, no. If it lets me. No, not that one. Anyway, if we look at the stats, as you can see there we are. I'll just extend the screen like that. As we look at the stats here for Manchester United and Leeds, I hope you can see that okay. But how irregular is this? That Leeds United play a game and they have more possession, and I think that shows, number one, something about Manchester United. I think it shows that United aren't very well equipped in the centre of midfield. I spoke about McTominay. I do think he at times beasted the midfield, but I don't think they're very well equipped. If a team like Leeds that often allows you to have pressure onto them, take opportunities, take shots, as we've seen today, 15 shots for them, but also create opportunities for themselves. If you're in that position yourself and Manchester United are the ones trying to, defend or attack, it doesn't bode well for them. And I think there's a real problem there for them. They need someone who is going to sort out that defensive midfield. Let me know, United fans, who do you want to come in as that defensive midfielder? Because it is massively up for debate. It absolutely is, because some people go, well, Fred and Scott McTominay individually, they're very good players. They're very good players individually, but something just doesn't click for them. And today, for the most part, that ball possession has been dominated by Leeds. And I'm sure if we see in this second half selection, I'm sure the first half is, it's exactly the same in the first half, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. I honestly thought it was going to be more in the first half for Manchester United, but that's the more you know, the more you know. But where else for Leeds United? They've created lots of opportunities today in a very Leeds United style, but they've not really done anything of real substance with the ball. Of course, the goals which have come in, it was a great ball in from Dan James for that second goal. Rafinha jogging on the spot, brilliantly played by him. But I don't know. I just think, obviously, the goal from Rodrigo was very lucky. Yes, it was. They showed heart, they showed determination, and they absolutely deserved to get themselves a couple of goals. But I'm sure if you were to look at shots on target, that most of these shots come in from Matthias Klick. And a lot of these were pot shots and from big opportunities. One big chance missed there for Ronaldo and Elanga. And these are really, you look at it and there aren't too many big chances falling Leeds' way, which does make you worried. That if Dan James doesn't put that ball in, or if Rodrigo doesn't somehow, flukily get that goal in, that if this doesn't happen for the rest of the season, Leeds, they're definitely going to be looking beneath themselves and looking down and going, what do we do? Let's have a look as well. Error led to a goal from Strauch as well. I mean, I think the criticisms, you can't criticise, yes, in the first half, Jack Harrison was quiet. It's been Robin Koch. He was actually good when he played. Afternoon to Ali as well. He was actually good when he played, but he wasn't too good. Shaz just asked for my man of the match. If I had to go for a man of the match, I think, to be honest with you, I look at those ratings, and I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on this, but I think the fact, number one, it's all over the place, shows the sort of the chaos that ensued in that game. I think I don't know. I wouldn't say Bruno. I think Bruno was in out of the game too much personally. Maybe that's just me. That was just from the eye test, of course. I've not done a deeper dive, looked into these sort of stats and everything. 50 touches, accurate passes only half. 2 key passes though. I mean, I don't think it could be him. The players I was talking about earlier were Matthias Klick. I thought he was good. Wan-Bissaka as well. I think that SofaScores have done him a little bit of an injustice for the most part. It's really difficult, especially with the conditions. Jadon Sancho, I do think, actually had a good game on that left-hand side, on that left flank, always causing problems. Again, Dan James is another player. For the impact, Rafinha was really good. It's a really difficult one, To be honest with you, I won't quite know who to pick. I think I went with Wan-Bissaka earlier, so I'll stick with Wan-Bissaka. I think he put in a good performance. He made some vital tackles. He used the pitch to his advantage, and he did really, really well for the most part in this game. And we will just take a look, just before I leave you, we will take a look at the table, and let's see where this puts Leeds United. So, as you can see, this puts Leeds within touching distance of that bottom. We're going to say bottom 5. I think that's the best way to say it. Leeds are now in a relegation battle, absolutely. And to be honest with you, Brentford are on 26. Oh, we've had a refresh, have we? Well, thank you for that. Thank you. I really appreciated that. I don't know why we needed that. But so most certainly are Brentford. Having played 26 games this season, Brentford are in that as well. And this is really going to go right down to the wire, this. Who do you think, get in the chat guys, who do you think's going down? Pick your 3 right now. Who do you think is going to go down? I'm going to pick mine. Part of me, just for the lols, wants to see Newcastle, because I want to see how they do in the Championship and if that stunts their recruitment, but I don't think they will go down. Not with the recent performances. They've looked really good. That being said, the recent performances of Norwich have been really good as well. Watford getting big wins. I think it's so hard to call. I do think one of Brentford, Leeds and Everton will go down, and out of them I can imagine it being Brentford. I think Brentford are the team I'm going to go with to go down out of them, and Watford and Norwich. That's who I'm going with. I think Norwich will stay bottom. For some reason, I've just got it in my head that Burnley, with those games in hand, are going to get themselves out of trouble. Let me know. Leeds United fans, if there are any in here, let me know. Do you think Leeds are going down? I think Leeds might be 17th. I think it's going to be close this season. I think it is going to be close. But like I mentioned right at the beginning of this stream, if you sit there and look up to Leicester in 11th on 27 points. 10 points separate 11th and 20th. Any of those teams, realistically, could go down looking at that table. Of course, Leicester City, Aston Villa, Everton, you'd like to think these teams are too good to go down. But we've seen crazier things. We most certainly have seen crazier things, and I'm massively intrigued to see what you guys say. And yes, Wolves versus Leicester is the next game. I won't be streaming that though. I have had a mental game. This has been absolutely phenomenal. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do be sure to smash that like button for us and hit subscribe. We're 2 subscribers away, guys. 3 subscribers away from 620 subscribers. So if you could do that for me, that would be absolutely brilliant. But let's come back to the live screen here. Let's come back and hello once again. Back in the studio. It's been an absolutely mental, and I mean that so dearly and so much. It's been an absolutely mental game today. It has been a phenomenal game. I've enjoyed it so much. Watching this game. It has been really, really good. But my voice is about to go. It nearly went after that second Leeds United goal, if I'm honest with you. So I probably shouldn't talk too much more, because otherwise I think I'm going to be in big trouble. I can already feel it going. And as Oliver called me out for earlier, there was a few voice cracks in the stream as well, with my sheer excitement at what was developing in front of us. But I do hope you've enjoyed this stream, guys. Like I say, if you have enjoyed this stream, and you know, you want to stick around on the Sam Redgate-Large channel, do be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe. We've got plenty of content coming at you this week. We'll have a Champions League stream, of course, Chelsea, my beloved Chelsea, playing on, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday night against Lille at Stamford Bridge. We'll have the second part of my 2-minute Tuesday predictions for the round of 16 as well. So make sure you go over to those videos and drop them some love as well. I really do appreciate the support. This has been absolutely mental. Thank you for those who've been engaged in the chat and the new subscribers as well. And let me know, like I say, get in the comments after this. Tell me what your thoughts are. We're going to do a poll as well. What's been more mental in terms of a game? Tottenham or Manchester United? Who knows? Who knows? Well, guys, I am going to leave you there. This has been a really, really brilliant game. So I really do appreciate you. And I'm sorry I have to leave you. There's 50 people in the stream at the moment. So I am sorry that I have to leave you. But I think I've got to do it for the sake of my voice. So if you want to watch more of me, you already know where to find me. You already know where to find me. So thank you guys for watching. Like I say, smash that like button, hit subscribe. And most importantly, guys, stay safe. Cheers.